And slouching. Sitting up straight. Sitting up proper straight. Isn't it weird? Look. If I sit up like proper straight, my head's like almost out of camera. And then if I slouch, my chin's like out of camera. I want to be like here. You know what I mean? Like perfect, isn't it? Anyway. Welcome to this video, this live stream. This is Alien. What's up, Aviolent Python? Oops. How you doing, man? Welcome. What's up, YouTube stream? How we doing? VD squared. How you doing, brother? Want to join Ashburton Army for the Brentford game? I don't know what any of that means, mate. You packed Politano again? Nice. We're going to start today straight away with a 1-2 6-foot draft challenge, all right? I need to get it done. I need to get it done. Remember the stream from the last RTG vid? Can't believe you packed up that. Son, Voller, and Canate. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Taking its toll on me. I don't know my... Paid you last night, GG. Was you the guy that messaged, Abs? Or was you somebody else? I played quite a lot of Rivals last night to try and get myself sorted. Sauteed. Got myself sauteed. Sorting up. Did Joe. Green, that is up. Right, so rare channel, new MLS. All right. Champs qualies today. Yeah, have I played one or two? I don't know how many I played. I'm starting with draft though. We're starting with the draft. Who's that? Can't help. Ready. I'm still doing work, mate. Yeah, I've just started my stream. Tomorrow. What's the other option? But 10 to 6. I told you already. Just I've just started streaming. Now you're coming in. Which person can we pick? We can't pick anyone on this one, okay? We can't pick anyone on this one. You're gonna go back and play? Yeah? Good boy. No, that's nearly empty though, isn't it? Yeah. No. You're a bit hot, are you? Been playing? You've been running around, have you? Yeah? Come on, let's take you back out. bonjour, hello everybody. Welcome. Sorry about that. My son's got his friend here from school, and Lauren got her timings wrong, and so I would have not streamed, but she told me the timings, and so it's basically her fault, right? Basically her fault. It's not my fault. Her fault. Right. We're gonna start this. All right. What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another draft video. Today is another 126 draft challenge based on the gameplay drafts that we've had the last day or two. It's gonna be an icon and team of the year heavy draft. They're just coming out thick and fast. Oh, and what a start! We've got Pele to begin. Obviously, he's got striker, which is great. So we'll start him in centre mid. And of course, if you guys are enjoying the content, feel free to drop a thumbs up. And, ooh, how is Gustavo Bo in amongst all of this? We're going to take Lewandowski, even though he's got a 94 rated. Just because he's, like, good for the bench. And then, oh yeah, I told you, Team of the Year and Icon-centric. And yet we get Team of the Year Icon Mia Hamm, which is fantastic. We'll put Pele in there as well, which is fantastic. And that is a great start to the draft. Insert coin sponsor, use code NEPA, check out 6% off, use buy.com. I can hear Tristan crying like he's hurt himself, so I'll be right back. Friends. Showing off with friends here, isn't he? Oh, right. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy. Wipe those tears off. We can't have you have tears on the video, can we? Ooh, poor baby. Sort your hair out. I have messy hair for the video, can we? That look sweet? Does that look nice? Right. So, Ryan threw a shoe, guys, and it hit Tristan in the face. Poor baby. Right, so what we've got to do, Tristan, is we've got to get these ones, the white cards, and the blue cards, okay? So if you see one, you tell me. So which one do you think? That one. Why that one? It's a blue one, that's right. So we'll put her in there. Her name's Majri. And then we'll do this one here. Is it going to come? Has the game crashed? Has the game crashed? There was a problem. There was a problem. Can you see yourself? Yeah. Say hi, guys. Nice and loud.
Hi.
Like Daddy. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
There was a problem communicating. There was a problem communicating. Well, I guess it has crashed. I'm going to have to restart the game, aren't I? Coco, thanks for the 3, brother. Hi, Nep. What's the black thing on my finger? It's just a little finger sleeve. Just because I use the controls for so much that it, like, stops me from getting blisters. Say thanks, Coco. Good boy, well done.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you do it. You do it. Welcome. You do it. Don't eat your finger. Don't eat your finger. You already ate your finger, did you? He's got one finger missing now. Show him. You got 2 fingers missing. Say welcome. You do it. Welcome to the dog. Oh, maybe his ultimate team just got down, guys. Unable to access.
did the bin?
I don't know. How did I do it?
Little.
Yeah, it was a little one, is it? You're a little there, and you're big over on the other side, are you? Oh, I'm back in. We're back in. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, well, that's painful, isn't it, guys? The game's broken. Did you break it? I think you broke it, didn't you? I think you did.
Let's just.
Well, we can't play because it's broken. Because you broke it. It's not. It's broken. I can't do anything. You just got kicked off too? Did you get kicked off too? No? Let me see your face, matey. Is it hurting or is it okay? Yeah. His brother threw a shoe and it hit him in the face, guys. Yep, I cannot get into Ultimate Team. You broke it, didn't you?
How did it happen?
It's not back on. Look, it says the Football Ultimate Team service is currently experiencing a high volume of server traffic. Please try again later. What does that mean? Yeah, it means try again later. It means it's not working right now, doesn't it? You want to go back out and watch your iPad? Yeah?
But I want to.
You want to watch football on your iPad? Yeah, you can watch football on your iPad. How? Whose FIFA videos would you like, guys? Chuffsters? Chuffsters would be quite good for Tristan, wouldn't it? We're back on Xbox. We back? Are we back? Do. Getting in? No. Yeah, there's what was the other colour? Blue and purple. Well done, that's right. And another blue. So there was 2 blues and 1 purple. How many does that make altogether? 3. Good boy, well done.
And the purple was in.
The purple was in the middle, that's right. There you go. Yeah.
There's.
The blues are where? On the outside. Yeah. Make sure it doesn't become a Spurs fan. No, we support Arsenal. And why do we support Arsenal? What colour do they wear? What's your favourite colour in the whole world? And what colour do Arsenal wear? Red. And that's why you love Arsenal, isn't it? Up top. Can I put football on your iPad? Like what Daddy does, or something different? Something different? You want to watch football on YouTube, do you? Okay, let's go and find something on football for YouTube.
Yeah.
Music is so relaxing. Depends what music you listen to, doesn't it? Matty, thank you very much for the 3 months, man. All right, guys, I shouldn't have to get off this. I started stream. I was like, I did everything I could to get everything ready to start stream. And I was like, right, let me start the stream. And then as soon as I started the stream, just one thing after the other, innit? Yeah, servers are down, guys. How annoying is that? EA Sports. It's in the game. Hey, Nep, I'm from Brazil, and we are now beginning to have companies taking over buying clubs. We call them SAF. In fact, Citigroup have acquired one of ours. We talk a lot about this here, but as an Arsenal fan and local, we saw every step of the way that made the City as great as they are today. What is your true feeling about City on the money influence sportsmanship and real passion about a club perspective? What is my true feeling on the money influence, sportsmanship, and real passion about a club perspective? My true feeling is it doesn't matter. You know, if you're for a supporter of a very traditional club outshined by one that never had great relevance. Yeah, but before your traditional club had great relevance, they also never had great relevance, right? So the only way you can build a history is by building a history. And although in this moment you might look at Man City and be like, oh, they just bought everything, blah. Like in another 50 years from now, you'll look back on this City team and be like, oh wow, they were one of the great teams of the 2020s, or one of the great teams of history. That, you know, they'll be regarded as one of the great teams of history. So it doesn't. My true feeling is it doesn't matter, because anyone who's not a City fan is just going to be overly biased against it, and everyone's a City fan is just going to be like, who cares? Like, the world changes. I know from Arsenal's perspective, if Arsenal were winning the league and winning the Champions League, I'd be happy. I don't think they will. Yeah, but you don't know. Like, during the time that Barcelona were that Pep's Barcelona, nobody was ever looking back at them. Nobody's ever looking at them saying this is the greatest team in history, because people look backwards and be like, oh no, because, you know, Milan of the 80s or Liverpool of the 80s or Man United were so good, or, you know, that you'll be looking at like all of the teams that were insane. And in the moment, nobody was sitting there looking at Barcelona, you know, looking at a 21-year-old Messi. Nobody's looking at a 21-year-old Messi going, this kid's the greatest footballer to ever walk the earth. Yet, by 30 years old, everyone was being like, yeah, this guy is the best footballer to ever walk the earth. And it's the same when you look at players now. Like, you know, when we had that discussion the other day about Saka, for example, and one guy was just being a bit of a dick about Saka, and he's like, oh, he'll never amount to nothing. He's you know, what's his biggest achievement? Like missing a penalty. And I said to him, like, yeah, but Messi has missed some incredibly pivotal penalties and easy chances. Ronaldo has as well. Like, the best players on earth have missed these great chances. Is part and parcel being a football player. And somebody else, and the guy said, oh my God, I can't believe you comparing Saka to Ronaldo and Messi. And it's like, that wasn't what I was doing. I was comparing the fact that even great players miss great chances, right? And so you'll have players in our instances, like right now, like Saka, like Foden, like Haaland, like you know, Kylian Mbappe and such. Whoever you want to take, whoever you want to see as like a player now. And as of right now, you could be like, we talking about Saka, he hasn't won anything. But it's like, you could go and find some world-class players that by the age of 25 hadn't won anything. And so I don't think we can just, I don't think we could say City aren't one of the best teams who've ever played football, because I think they are. Like, they have broken so many Premier League records for points and goals and all sorts of different things. You know, they've got one of the best players on planet Earth in Erling Haaland and in Kevin De Bruyne. Like, yeah, exactly. Kane and Son have, well, yes, I think didn't Son win a couple of things outside of Spurs, but I think in terms of like the sportsmanship and stuff of City, it's not their fault. It's not the club's fault that the world is becoming more money driven than literally ever before. And you're not going to see less of it. This isn't an anomaly that is just like a fleeting thing that will come and go. This is the future of sports, at the very least, until the money side of sports disappears, which who knows if it ever will. Matt Letizia is a key point you're making about penalties and never winning anything. Well, I think somebody in the chat there said Puyol never won a first trophy until 27. One of the best centre-backs of our generation. And he didn't get his first, still at Crocopau, his first trophy until 27 years old. It's Jay, thanks for the 4 months, man. Thoughts on the Pogba situation? It's one of those ones, right? Only Pogba will know if he took the drug on purpose or took like the what was it, like whatever it was, the steroid or whatever it was on purpose. The what was it? It was a testosterone like enhancer, right? Only he will know truly if he took it on purpose or not. And if it just happened to be something that was in a product and he didn't know, like the problem, like my initial thought on it is you can't like give somebody a pass even if they did it by accident, because otherwise what you'll see then is a rise in people taking performance enhancing drugs and being like, I didn't know, and it will just be awful for the sport. But if it's like kind of like reasonably kind of like suspicious that he didn't do it on purpose, I think a 4-year ban is extremely harsh. So I hope you know, a 6-month ban, a 12-month ban, that's fine to be like, look, pay more attention to what you're consuming as a professional athlete, right? But 4 years? He's finished now, though, sadly. No, he'll be 33. He'll be 33. He'll be 33 when he's allowed to play football again. He'll almost be 34, so he'll be like late 33, like when he's allowed to play football again, unless an appeal helps him. And you know, a 33/34-year-old Paul Pogba will be prime for like the MLS. Can I go on my team? Yeah, I'm just living the dream on it right now. Actually, yeah, I'm actually doing some SBCs at the moment. Sorry, but you can't unknowingly take testosterone. Of course you can. He's 31 now. No, he's not. He's not 29 either. But the ban backdates to the time of the drug test, which is already past a year, I believe. So, or like a significant period of time. So he will be like, it's basically like 3 years from about now that he'll be back. You should use this screen when searching for games. Yeah, just take a screenshot of this, switch to it. How can you unknowingly take testosterone? But the same way as like, you know, like John Jones, for example, he got stripped of his title and got, I think, like a 6-month ban because he took an approved product, and that product had changed what was in their product. I think it was like a protein something, or what, like it was some like legal something. Yeah, there you go, Mr. Blue, right? Picogram, right? And they changed what was in the product unknowing to him, so he consumed something he wasn't allowed to, and he thought he was consuming things he was allowed to, right? And one of the big problems, right, with drugs and PEDs specifically in sports is everybody is on performance enhancing drugs. It's just that they haven't figured out which ones are bad yet or not, right? Like you see it like there was a documentary I watched many years ago about sprinters in the 80s, that were all taking these kind of like supplements that were not legal, but also not illegal. They were just like unverified, right? And whatever happened is that eventually the governing body were like, okay, these are giving you like a performance enhancing result. These are now banned. And it's like for 10 years they were legal. And then all of a sudden, no longer legal. And you'd be surprised the concoctions people are making these days that footballers are more than legally allowed to take that will probably eventually be illegal. What I find interesting as well was, I was watching somebody, Suarez. So when I was watching Suarez, Mr. fucking Hobbalong, Mr. like one leg, how the hell he's still playing football, the state he's in, I don't know, right? And like the guy was saying like how Suarez did an interview and was explaining how it takes him 3 days to prepare for a game because he has to have like injections in his knees, injections in his feet. And I thought, that just sounds like wrong. How, like, injections of what? You're literally injecting yourself with something to allow you to be able to play. How is that any different than injecting yourself with something that allows you to play better? Not feel the pain? Yeah, but like that's crazy, isn't it? Painkilling injections, but like how is that allowed? Brother just needs to retire at this point. He obviously loves football, doesn't he? Yeah, he will suffer when he's older. I'd be like his legs will be absolutely shot to pieces. I think he got 4 years because it's legal to obtain as an athlete, maybe, or obtained it by a third party whilst knowing it's illegal to take. Because it's not an advantage. Well, of course it is. The advantage is he can now run and walk instead of not being able to. Ultimate Team is back up. That's performance enhancing in a way. By definition, he is enhancing his performance by taking painkillers because he would not be able to perform to the level that he is without taking those painkillers. And so, like, we can argue the semantics of it for sure, but by actual definition, he is enhancing his performance based on those drugs. Thus, they are performance enhancing drugs. In college soccer and semi-pro, I had to get injections in my shoulder and ankle because of injuries. That's tough. But the painkiller doesn't improve his base. But it does. It does, doesn't it? Because his base is having some pissed up knees that don't work properly and some pissed up ankles that don't work properly. That's his base level. Okay. If he didn't have these issues with his knees and ankles, he'd be able to play better. Well, if I didn't have some issues of not having some performance enhancing drugs in my system, I'd be able to play better as well. Right? That's like saying surgery or an ice bath is performance enhancing, though. Yeah, but they're not drugs. Surgery is not a drug, right? An ice bath is not a drug. And again, don't get me wrong. Like, as I say, like, we can argue the semantics of this 100%. I'm not saying that I think he deserves to be banned or not play because he's having some painkiller injections. What I'm saying is like you could make the argument that these injections are enhancing his performance. I'm not saying that I think that something should happen negatively to people that are just taking things to like recover quick or anything. But it's even the same. Like, a painkiller isn't a ped. No, but it is, Hoops. Again, like, and again, it is based on the way you frame it, right? Without that painkiller in Suarez's knees, could he play as good as he plays with the painkiller? as a yes/no question, if he didn't take the painkiller, which is a drug, could he play as good if he didn't take it? It's an easy no. Of course he couldn't. Which means that drug that he's taking enhances his performance. And it's like, again, I'm not saying that taking painkillers should be like is a sort of like, it doesn't like again in the semantics of it, right? It doesn't take you at your best and make you better, right? If you at your absolutely best runs 100 meters in 11 seconds, taking painkillers doesn't mean that you can now run it in 10 seconds, right? It doesn't just enhance your actual like capabilities to do anything. But again, the way you frame it, if you could frame it the way I frame it, yeah, exactly, Andre, right? It has got lots of layers, but so the reason why we ended up talking about that is because when it comes to like what Pogba took, it was to help with recovery. And so, again, it's like, why is he being punished? Like, why is this one drug not acceptable, but another one is in the same kind of like area, you know? Because you've got to draw the line somewhere. Yeah, you have got to. Okay, and agreed. I agree. You have got to draw the line somewhere, right? Don't disagree with that at all. I think you have got to draw the line somewhere. But then when you draw that line, is a 4-year ban worthwhile? Is 4 years a reasonable amount of time to ban someone for it? Am I streaming on Twitch? I am streaming on Twitch, yeah. Yeah, they've taken the rest of his career away from him. Like, the best he'll do is come back and play in like either like the MLS or like Saudi, or he'll play in actually is he like banned from football worldwide, or is he allowed to play in Saudi? But either way, like, he'll come back and the best he'll get is like Saudi, MLS, or like French lower teams or French second division. Four years is crazy. In most sports, you don't get that suspension for intending to take peds. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Holland was investigated for a drink he takes before games, which seems to give him unbelievable stamina. Is that right? Two years would have been fair. Like, one season would be fair, right? I think, look, you miss a year of your career, a year of sport. Because even like, here's the thing, and like, I was actually quite impressed with Ivan Toney coming back and getting involved and banging goals straight away, because even if you took 1 year away from playing the sport, you would lose so much of what you have. Not even just the physical or technical side, but the mental side. You would lose so much from just 1 year, right? Like, 4 years, like, they might as well just say you are never allowed to play football again. Like, it's at that point where it's like, it's just extreme. At his age as well, right? It's extreme. Did I hear about the Ginola SBC? I did not. I'm honest, I think they've given him 4 years to show every other player that they are taking it serious, to show if they dare take it, they're going to be punished. But that would be a reasonable thing to suggest if he was the first player ever in history to get caught taking drugs. But he's not. Oh, yeah, so is that, yeah, unfortunately. They've got 31. I've tried to do a vibes. I don't know if you're here still. I started a 126 foot draft challenge, but I can't. They better sort it out before 6 o'clock. classifications change year to year. What's unknown today is illegal next year. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And you'll be amazed at how many players right now are taking drugs that next year will not be illegal anymore. And then some new concoction will be created, and then they'll take those instead. And then the next year, they will not be legal anymore, and so on and so forth. And all the meanwhile, your general athlete is naturally just getting better, you know, like because of modern medicine, like training techniques, you know, health and dietitians and things like that, because of like how people like understand how to recover better, like due to like ice baths and things like that. Like and just in general, like training techniques and like the technology with how to train and things like that. Like the worst player in the Premier League today is like 20 times better than the worst player in the Premier League 10 years ago, right? So now think in another 10 years what it's going to be, and in another 10 years what it's going to be. And it's like when you're taking already players naturally becoming much, much, much better without drugs and then apply drugs as well, man, you're going to see people like picking up the ball in their own box and just slapping it into the back of the net from like 75 yards. little dribble round one or two and then boom, leather it into the back of the net from there. You're going to have to start having 2 goalkeepers in goal. Or you're just going to have to shrink the goals to the size of like the hockey goals. The tech is crazy. I play completely amateur, and there's teams tracking amateurs with wearable vests during games. Yeah, that's mad. Even you see, like, I see it show up on my TikTok all the time, right? This little mat that you have now, where it's like you just put a ball in the middle of it and you stand on it, and as the line goes up, you've got to like roll the ball up and back and like left, and it just teaches you like ball control. And it's like, I mean, it's not even genius. It's just obvious. It's one of those things where you're like, how did this not exist 20 years ago? How did nobody just think, oh, let's do this thing here? Restarting console seems to have fixed. I don't think restarting the console is going to bring the EA servers back, my man, but I'll try it. If they believed it was in intention to take unapproved drugs, then 4 years is fair. But does it matter if they believe it was his intention or not, or if it was his intention or not? Like, what's more important, what the truth is, or what the perception is? I played Sunday League. I played for Dulwich Hamlet at 15 and 16, and I played for Croydon Athletic at 16. And then I retired due to injury of an ingrown toenail. So you think if he didn't intend to take them, then he should get less punishment? Because I don't. But Coops, I mean, that's just ludicrous, isn't it? Right? That's just ludicrous. Like, what you're effectively saying is that one punishment fits every crime, and that's just ridiculous, isn't it? I played for Dulwich Hamlet, trying to train ground. Mate, you're going back like 23 years that I was playing. So, ingrown toenail was pretty fun. It's true. True. I had an ingrown toenail. It was like the pain was so intense. I had it until I was about 27, 28 years old. I tried to have surgery on it, but the whatever they had to put on it, zinc nitrate, I had a horrific reaction to it. And so just like there was effectively no way to fix it. And so eventually I just kept trying. I just basically just like, it's grim, right? But you know, like your toe is like this, your big toe, right? Where the ingrown toenail kept growing in, it damaged the tissue inside the toe, which means there was never enough time for the tissue to heal and solidify so that the toenail would start growing back forwards rather than growing back into the gap that the soft tissue had left. And so effectively, like, I kept trying that little triangle cut so it would grow in, and it just never worked. It kept growing down. And so effectively, as painful as it was, like every sort of like third or fourth day, I had this like cool tool that some of the podiatrists or whatever the fucking toe people are called use, and I just kept cutting the toenail out. I kept digging it out, like every 3 days, just to allow. And it was so painful because I couldn't like move the tool into the skin either. Otherwise, it wouldn't heal. So I literally had to keep like going down the toenail, like ripping it out. And it was excruciating, and eventually it healed properly and cleared up. But yeah, it took ages to heal. So, like, as crazy as it sounds, I genuinely stopped playing sports because of an ingrown toenail, and it caused me issues in my life for like 10 years. Like, imagine like just walking around and you like catch your toe or something on, even in a shoe, it catch your toe on like the corner of a table or something. Oh, I would cry. It was so painful. Right. What was I doing? Draft. Right, we're back. Guys, what a start to the draft. We had the draft start, which was nice. Didn't we already pick the left mid? Ooh la la. I'm going to take NepentheZ, mind you. We had a great start to the draft, and then we had Tristan join us because he got hit in the face with a shoe because of Ryan. Ryan dropped one down the stairs. Didn't know Tristan was there, but still, you know, he should be more aware. So he's lost his iPad tomorrow. Naughty boy. And then the servers crashed. And so we spent the last 30 minutes talking about some stuff that you missed because you wasn't there on the stream, and that's your bad. Next time, be on the stream. All right, we are going to take Trippier here over Trent, I think. And hopefully be able to build ourselves a good draft. We'll go with Dawson for the English Premier League links. We'll go with Sol Campbell, baby. Let's go. And then in a... Ooh, the upgraded Mendy. Very nice. That Baldé's not a bad option either, but Mendy with the icon links, the McManaman link, the French links. All good. All good. And that is a 90 rated 29 chem draft. That's not bad, to be fair, because we're only 1 chem point off with the goalkeeper and then all of the chemistry because of Lewandowski. But otherwise, this chem is legit. We just need some big ratings now, some big icons, and some big team of the years. And I know that this is going to be a good draft because we've got a quote-unquote dead pick and we've still got an 85 rated Machado. It would not be a draft if he didn't show up. Goosens can go in there. Should have maybe taken a centre-back over Dawson, to be fair. Never mind. Next time. Jean-Francois can go into that midfield, to be fair. She might even get full chemistry. Although, we're going to take Enzo. In he goes. So we're 1 short on him, 1 short on the goalkeeper. Let's go and get ourselves a Premier League or icon goalkeeper. Area ups doesn't really help. Donnarumma. Gonna have to be the pick. Kobel. We'll go Donnarumma. We don't actually gain any chemistry, but it's still the best thing to do there, isn't it? We get the 88 Kvaratskhelia and 89 Heung-min Son. Not bad. And then we get 89 Rivaldo. He doesn't really help either, unfortunately. We need an Argentine or an Italian icon. Zola or something like that would be nice. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Server's gone again. Might be gone again. Game is in the mud. It's in the mud.
It's in the game.
Stupid, silly, effing fud. Oh, thank God I wasn't playing a game before, yeah. Straight back in, at least. Not champions. But champions. Thoughts on Ginola and Cruyff SBCs coming? Well, I only heard about Ginola today. But Cruyff was leaked like 2 weeks ago. But I don't know if he's a meme or not. Because there seems to be no sign of him. All right, next pick. Oh, give me that rude boy. He can go in that centre midfield spot. Now we just need an Italian manager. Can we get that full chemistry? 89 rate, though. I need some big team ideas. I need a big centre-back here, please. McAllister. The brother of McAllister. Would you believe it or not? Jonathan Klaus. Oh, I think he gives Donnarumma a bit of a chance there. But I don't think we're getting a chemistry on this one. DeMarco in at centre-back gives us full chemistry. Love that. How handy is that? Okay, we're not going to get the rating here, guys. But that was pretty handy. It's the first attempt. We're going to get a 1-2-2. A full chem draft. Let's get into attempt number 2. Leaks in the past suggested Cruyff or Charlton base cards, but then suddenly stopped. Have I seen Rice? Is Rice coming as an SBC, is he? That's nice. Should have given this guy the win, but I forgot, guys. I got to get it done before 6 PM content. All right, sorry. My bad. I haven't even done everything on the main account either. He is in an SBC. Oh, never mind. All right. Attempt number 2. We're going to go with a formation I wouldn't normally take. We're going to go with a 3-4-3 flat. We're going to start with Raul. A very good version of him as well. Every time, it's one of those weird ones because you never see him, right? But every time I play against him, I get done. We're going to take Saka because Hansen's got a team of the year. Bukayo Saka. And we'll take Brian because his name. And he gets links to Pablo Barrios. See, I'm just well good with chemistry. Spanish links with Raul as well. We'll go over the 92 De Bruyne. And then 94 Ronaldinho. Ooh, 90. I never see Ribéry in draft. My opponents always have Ribéry. For me, it's a no. We will take Diaby. The fire and ice cards are always very good for chemistry. Centre back number 1. 91 Van Dijk. Come on, give me some team of the years now, please, EA. Renard, something like that. We'll take the Spaniard there as well. It's great for chemistry. I mean, this chemistry is golden already. Another Spaniard in Fernando Hierro. And then last but not least, I think Cobel probably is a good shout, to be fair. But we'll take Martinez. We're already at a 1-2-3 here. Now, I just need massive high-rated cards, please, EA. Take 89 Acuna. He might actually fit. We lose chemistry by putting him in at left mid, but he does go there if we can get other chemistry elsewhere. Team of the year, go on in. Mr. Frimpong, he's going up in that right mid spot. We're going to need to get some more chemistry on him, mind you. Miedemar and Dabinya. He doesn't fit into the team. Take Madison. Come on, big team of the years, please, EA. Big team of the years. These have to be the one as well. I know he doesn't go into the team, but he's going to have to be the one. Rice is an objective. What? Olise. Rivaldo. He'll go in at that left mid role. That gives us our chemistry back again. Get Diaby on the bench. We're still only a 1-2-3. After all of that addition to the bench and the team, we're still only a 1-2-3 on this one. We'll pop Olise on there. We're down to a 1-2-2 again now. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. 93 Zico. In you go, buddy. Onto the bench you go. And that's us up to a 90 again. I reckon a 1-2-4 is possible here. A 1-2-5 if we're extremely lucky. Damn, a lot of Spanish players this draft. We could have probably done a full Spanish draft. Right, we're not going to get anything there. That's too bad. Right. Temp number 2 is a 1, 2, 3. Temp number 1 was a 1, 2, 2. So if we get 1, 2, 4 and then a 1, 2, 6. Doesn't add up, but you know what I mean. Grimaldo would have been good for Frimpong. Why? It's like, I already had the chemistry. I didn't need it. Don't worry. Let the draft draft. Let the draft draft. Cause, thanks for the 6 months, man. Much appreciado. And Burger Chips, thanks for the 2 months, brother. And CL26, thanks for the 23 months, man. That is very much appreciated. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. What might we see? Guys, I was playing Rivals last night. Okay. I'm literally sitting here spamming a side trap for you to win, give you a goal, and you just decided not to. So okay. I was playing Rivals last night, and man, people like you have to play that game at 100 miles per hour. Like you can't just like be passive. Like you've literally just got to pass the ball, send somebody on a run, possible, send somebody on a run, play it backwards, chip it over the top, send somebody on a run, possible. It's just like, it was exhausting. It was exhausting having to play like that. All right, attempt number 3. Let's go for the 4-3-3 defend. Give me some of those Team of the Year DMs. I don't want Benz, but I'm going to take him because the highest rated there. All right, we'll go with Kingsley Coman 88. And then Vinicius Jr. 92. Very nice. CDM number 1 is terrible. Centre mid. Go on. Team of the Year. 91 Sour's good. CDM number 2 is terrible. Jesus Christ. In at right back. Jonathan Klaus. We'll go with Joao Cancelo for the La Liga links and the fact that he's got left back as an option. We're going to have to say, man, this draft is terrible. Holy crap. Eder Militao. This draft is terrible. Damn, man. This is like day 1 draft. Oh, yeah, now it's like, I have a Team of the Year goalkeeper. I don't want a Team of the Year goalkeeper. Well, I mean, I don't mind it, but we've literally got 5 regular day 1 gold cards in this starting 11. That is awful. Oh, Team of the Year number 2. Mr. Jeremy Frimpong. He goes in there, love that. He comes in here, love that. We'll get rid of the CDMs. No problems. We'll take Vicente Licerasi. He'll go in at left back. That gives us a +3. That's very nice. That gives Frimpong full chem as well. Ooh. Patelas would go in over Sauer, but same but different. So I think I might take Odagula. Right. Oh no, because Koeman's got full chem. Okay. Let's take Patelas. She'll only go on the bench, but it's all right. I can already tell. I already know. This draft's got no hope. This draft has got no hope. That's +4. The chemistry is going to be good. But that is literally going to be the only thing. It's another like massive Spanish heavy draft, isn't it? Yeah, no black. We've already got full chem there. It's just the DMs that don't have chem. Ooh-wee. Do you know what? I should have probably taken Rodri there. He would have fit into the team perfectly. But 96 Pele, if we're going to have any hope, we've got to take the big boys, haven't we? Oh, my day. Yeah, I should have taken Rodri. Now we're putting Cruyff on the bench, man. That's tough. These 2 bottom feeder DMs, man. Come on. Give me a big DM. Take Lionel Messi, 92. The rating on this one is actually going to be okay if we just had the chemistry. This is actually mad because the rating on this one is very big. But we're 91 rated with 2 stinkers, 3 stinkers if you count Militao as well in the starting lineup. This actually had the potential to be huge. Huge, let me tell you. Do we have anybody that has DM? We just don't. We just don't. It's just toast. It's toast. What a disappointing draft. That one actually had some potential, which is the craziest thing. The rating was good. It was 91 rated. with stinkers in there. Let's get into the fourth and final attempt. Just realised we get that 87 plus player pick refresh today. Which one? Please give them the win, man. If they don't, if they listen, first of all, why? Right? Well, what difference does it make to you? But second of all, the last guy, I literally spammed off side trap. Look, what am I supposed to do? Oh, you want me to give them the win? But this guy just paused it and quit. The community doesn't deserve wins, man. That couldn't have happened at a better time. And then the guy before that, I was literally spamming off side trap. Right? I was spamming off side trap to let him score, and he just kept passing around the back. Of course, at that point, I'm going to be like, well, no. Again, last night when I was playing Rivals, outside of how painful it was, Jord, thank you for the 9 months, man, and Smithy, thanks for the Prime, brother. Outside of how painful it was, I once again had 2 people quit at a draw. One guy at 0-0 in like the 40th minute, and then I played one guy right. He looked like he wanted to quit. He looked like he was ready to quit because I had a penalty and he pressed pause, but it let me take the penalty. I missed the penalty, then he came out of the pause straight away, and I was like, okay, if I score, he's going to quit. He then scored. I scored to make it 1-1, and I thought he's going to quit. I scored to make it 2-1. He equalised at 2-2. He scored to make it 3-2, and then quit. Can you believe it? And I think he might have just been confused with what was going on. I don't know, but... All right, the last attempt. We are going to do the 4-3-3 attack. Yeah, give me that pull skulls, baby. Hide your toes. Hide your phones. In a right wing. Give me a team of the year, please. No, we'll take Marta, though. The fire cards are good. Especially with an icon. Raul, that's the second time we've seen him in drafted. I told you guys, man. EA are big on that icon / team of the year setup right now. This is going to be the one. This actually feels like, yeah, okay, yeah. This is a dead pick. This isn't even like the bad dead pick where you get the little blue trim. This is a black trim with grey chevrons. That is the deadest pick, and it's given us Dennis Bergkamp. This is a huge draft. Yeah, see, look at that again. Another dead pick, and it's given us 90 rated Heung-min Son. We haven't even had the good picks yet. Oh, this bench is going to be great. Give me that Joao Cancelo back again. Because we've got 4 icons, a fire and a nice card as well. We're golden. We're golden. We're going to get chemistry on everybody. Chemistry for everyone. Yeah. All right, give me that 1-2-6. I can feel it. We get Bright in there. She's got full chem, thanks to the English icon. We'll take another icon there. Ashley Cole. Boom. It's only Joao Cancelo that doesn't have full chemistry. And we'll take Fotheringham. 90 rated, 32 chemistry. Gucci. Now just give me some big picks on the bench, please. Come on. Digne. Yeah. 89 Renard. 89 Bruno Fernandes. In over Paul Scholes. Everybody gets full chem. Let me take the goalkeeper now then. No good goalkeeper for us. Actually, Rui Silva might get full chem. He does. Lovely. Still +6 on the team. Right, come on now, EA. Big players. Big players. Schneider over Son. Brilliant. No, see. Oh, no, actually, yeah. I think if we do that. Yeah, perfect. 91 over an 89 in the starting lineup. Beautiful. Next up, we get 92 Eusebio. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't help or not help, but the Portuguese icon is good for Cancelo and the goalkeeper. 87 Euro Bashish. We need a goalkeeper to upgrade the overall team, and then just some big players now, please, EA. 90 Cantona. Beautiful. Some team of the years, please, EA. Team of the years, come on. I'll give me team of the years, is it? Got Ian Rush. Look, I told you, though. Icons, man. Icons are coming out of these drafts like crazy right now. And another one. We'll take Gianfranco Zola. I've got no use for them, but... And then we've got 90 rated Ter Stegen. So, what do we get this draft to? I reckon it's going to be a 91 by the end of it. And then the last switch is going to be Yuri Bashish for João Felix. It's only a 90 rated. Do we have a cam in there? Skulls can play cam, but he's not as high rated as Son. Look how many icons that is. 9 icons in that draft. But 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are strikers. There you go. That is it. It's only a 1, 2, 3. But that's a really, really nice draft. That might be one worth playing. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace. That has to be close. No. Like, it needs to be 93 rated. Giraffe. Trucker Dan, thanks for the 5 months, man. I appreciate that. Draft until 126 next. Yeah, I might. We've done plenty of 126s. Once we get the next set of fantasy cards in, draft until 126 could be good, because as the fantasy cards get upgraded, starting to go towards a 127 is going to be reasonably easy. Cost you a few quid to do these. Sure does. Makes me a few quid as well, fortunately. Thanks, Vic Pal. All right. Let me quickly spread some of these packs out. Have I got 125 ready? Yeah. How do you know it's 126? 33 chemistry, 123, 93 rated. I don't know why I was getting 100 from it, but yeah. Ben Am, thanks for the 74 months, man. It's very much appreciated, bro. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing, bro? In your opinion, does it matter if you have a shadow or an anchor on gold VVD? I haven't really used gold VVD, to be fair, mate. 74 months? Yeah, that's a long time. That is 74 months. That is a long time. D879 more. Thanks for the 2 months, man. Much appreciated, brother. Genuine question, Nep. If you wasn't a streamer, what would you be? Probably an alcoholic. Probably a gambling addict. Something along those lines. What are you laughing at? On the slots. Yeah, I had a couple little goes last week, and then I took my money to Patrick. Thanks for the 9 months, man. Took my money to some Texas Hold'em 1v1 against the dealer. Mate, cleaned them up. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have trouble withdrawing. Hey, out of the silver pack. Morning. Those were the days, mate. They were some dark days, but I was spending so much money. I was winning a fair bit, but then the what was it? The fucking money ball, man. What, 100 cards, £1 a card. What's up, Joshua? Fishing Frenzy, yeah, mate. Fishing Frenzy was dope, wasn't it? An £800 win yesterday on some slots. Damn, man. I've actually been watching like a lot of like stuff on like AP gamblers and things like that. Like I reckon I could be a professional gambler. All right, 6 p.m. Here we go, guys. Not one person in the chat said it as well. That's mad. That's how you know 6 p.m. content's dead. When literally no one gives a shit. What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another FC24 video. Fantasy FC Team 2 is coming tomorrow. Who do you think they are? I think we know who they are, but who do you think they are? Let me know. That is the question of the day for today. I did one yesterday. I didn't even read the comments, so I apologise. I'll read them later on tonight. But yeah, for the question of today is who do you think the splash screen players are? Let's have a look if EA have given us anything for today. Probably not. It being a Thursday and that, you know. No, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Ah, man, just do more of the objectives, EA. And do we get an evolution today? Pick it up. No, we don't. Okay. It is going to be a quiet day on FC24. And do you know what? That's okay. We don't mind. We have got Alex Scott. He was already there, obviously. Tevez, Savio, Sassy, Ludovic Julie, Jared Bowen. There you go. So people were expecting him. Apparently, he was leaked a couple of days ago. The pundits pick 4-star, 4-star. It's why he didn't get a team of the week. Right mid, centre forward, right wing, and striker. Technical playstyle plus, which is really good for him. Good pace. Position and finishing is great. Passing is all right, nothing crazy. Dribbling is very nice. And jumping and stamina is good. Strength and aggression is a bit meh. He's got technical plus, rapid, first touch, whip pass, ping pass, and finesse shot. That's not a bad card. I think he'd probably be better suited as a winger. Put an engine on him. And he's just like a winger that can also come inside and shoot. Because at that point, his pace would be great. His passing would be very good. His dribbling would be insane. It is good stand for a winger and good shooting with good play styles with that whip pass and ping pass as well. Would be really good for him. The fact that you can start him as a striker as well is quite nice. Might allow you to like change players around. But 2 segments, if I had to guess knowing EA, this is going to be like an 85 and an 86 with an inform in each. But I think this should probably be like an 83 and an 84. No informs, no more than that. It shouldn't be too much. An 85 and an 86 with 1 inform. You can literally just... EA are just crazy. That is way, 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 way too much. Way too much for this card. And again, I feel like a broken record when I say it, right? I don't mind cards like this, right? If you're a West Ham fan, great. If you're a card collector, if you're building an England team, brilliant, right? If you just love to try new players and you're just like, let me test out this Boeing, calm, right? It's not gonna break into people's teams, obviously. But it's decent enough. You know, it's serviceable, it's usable. You can take it into champs qualifiers or a couple of rivals games whilst doing an Evo, something like that. No problem at all. But it has to be priced correctly. An 83 and an 84 would have been just fine for this, and people would have been going, oh my god, yeah, that is brilliant. With an 85 and an 86, like, here's the thing with EA, right? If it was an 83 and an 84, I think so many people would do this SBC, even if they didn't want it, because it would just appear to be good value. And off of that, EA would take away so much fodder from the game because people would do it. But as an 85 and an 86 with an inform, I can only feel like the number of people who are actually doing this SBC has dropped so much to the point where no one's doing this SBC. It's crazy expensive. Because we have the exchange now as well, you don't even have the excuse of like, oh, if I get like a big duplicate player, I'll pop it in here. No, I won't anymore. I'll put it into the exchange. Thank you very much. The dynamic's pretty nice. Yeah, dynamic's cool. It is very cool. Insert coin sponsor. Use code NEP. Check out for 6% off u7bar.com. All right, guys. We've got the 87 triple threat hero player pick. 2 times repeatable. Fancy crafting upgrade. 83 player pick still there. We will come back and do that in a little while. 83 by 10 is there as well. Daily upgrade. 81 double still there. Nothing new in the upgrade section outside of that. We've got challenges. Nothing new. Icons. Nothing new. Fair. And then exchange. So, wait. Don't we have new marquee matchups? Prime gold players pack for marquee matchups. Monaco against PSG. 14 chemistry minimum silvers for a jumbo premium gold pack. That's a pretty good exchange there. Napoli against Juventus for a Prime Mixed Players Pack. Valencia against Real Madrid for a Prime Electron Players Pack. And Man City versus Man United for a small rare gold Players Pack. So you know for sure Man City and Man United players are probably going to peak up and spike to like 2 or 3k. So if you've got tradable ones of those, probably worth going to sell them. And then we've got La Store. Where's my 4U packs? Where's my 4U packs? EA, come on, you got a 50 coin pack for me? No. You know what's mad? They put the packs for you section in there and then just left it. And it got such backlash that you would think that they'd probably just take it out, wouldn't you? Have we got a fun pro? What the hell is that? Oh, the Supreme Icebreaker. Look how many packs there are, man. Untradable. Tradable Deluxe 86 Plus pack. Tradable there. Tradable there. Tradable. Untradable. All of the big packs that give you the best players are all untradable. Oh, that's tradable. 1,500 FIFA points for that. We get ourselves a special as well. Fame. Straight go. Be a double walkout then. Oh, hero? What? Fernando Moriente. I thought it was going to be Iago Aspas. That's alright, isn't it? And it's Acuna Matata. Unlikely to get many upgrades, but still. Oh, Cristiano. We've got one of the greatest players of all time in this pack. And Cristiano Ronaldo. How mad is that? Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Oh, I did get Iago Aspas in there as well. That's mad. Oh my days, that's actually a decent pack for 1,500 coins. Sorry, 1,500 FIFA points, not coins. Right, let's go and do the player picks. Not these player picks, the 83 plus player picks. The 83 by 10. We get Benjamin Andre, and Molina. Zinsberger Baller. Great name though, to be fair. Zinsberger. Right, yeah. And then we'll go and have a look at Bowen. I have a feeling Bowen's SBC is going to be downvoted massively. Like, do you know what this feels like? It feels like the end of a 2-week promo, not the middle of a 2-week promo. Usually, by the time we get to the second week of a promo and EA have kind of run out of ideas and content, it's like you don't get anything, generally. But this is week 1. And that's a bit wild, isn't it? I would have thought that we would have got an Icon SBC this week. Wait, didn't they actually release on their own piece of information that we were getting an Icon SBC? And we didn't. We didn't get an Icon SBC this week, did we? Now, it depends, I suppose, when EA regard the week being. Is it Monday to Sunday, or is it Friday to Thursday? Is it like the FIFA week, or is it like the actual week? Which means, I guess, we're then bank on getting an Icon tomorrow or Saturday, I suppose. Maybe Sunday. VVD's still better than Konate. So from what I've seen, I have packed Konate myself as well, and I haven't used him yet. But from everybody that I've spoken to about Konate, is that he's bad. We already know who it is. Wait, who's the Icon that's coming? Ginola? He's a hero, not an Icon. Watch the Icon be Haji? Maybe. Much better if Konate gets a couple of upgrades. Do you know what the problem with Konate is? Doesn't have Anticipate. Does he have Anticipate? At the very least, it doesn't have Anticipate Plus. Cruyff is going to be the Icon, but somebody said about 10 days ago that Cruyff was going to be the Icon. And he wasn't. Do you reckon it'll be like a proper, like 95, 96 rated Cruyff? Or do you reckon? Oh my God, guys, this game. This game is going to be Player of the Month Mbappe, Eusebio, and Cruyff up front, with Hullet and Zidane in midfield, Maldini and Cafu in defence. Oh God. Oh God. It's his base Icon, is it? It's not a special version. Okay. Still though, even a Cruyff, because Cruyff was supposedly going to come as a fantasy, no, as a Future Stars Icon. Oh yeah, Ginola as well. Right, 3 of these player picks. Oh, never mind. Well, this is about getting the best out of 3, isn't it? Rather than the best out of 1. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bernardo Silva, never mind. Is he tradable? He is not. Well, that was alright, I suppose, wasn't it? Right, let me do the 83x10s, guys, to finish off today. Because I want to actually see if we can get anything good out of them. Upgrades. Upgrade. 3x10. The exchange. Yeah, I'll quick soul recovery, guys. I've got 5 left. It's alright. I've got 5 left. To the exchange. Thoughts on Bowen? I think it's an alright card. I think it's a card that would be fun to play with. I just think it's way too expensive. Way too expensive. What, the team of the honourable mention pick? Yeah, I could do that as well. That's a re-up, isn't it? The team of the honourable mention. Overall, it wasn't a very good pick, but I mean, if you guys got share plays for it, we can do it. We can rip them open, but I just don't think it's. I don't think people care about it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Maybe they do. Maybe it's just me that doesn't care about it. Here's our 83x10. Española. Oh, damn. That's all right. An 88 and an 89. All right, let me go and put Osimhen, Fabinho, Asensio, Xavi, and Iago Aspas in the honourable mention team of the year pick. Like, here's the thing about these campaign picks, right? Not that. Oh, hold on, is it? I don't even think it's there yet, is it? No, it's still not. It's not there. It's not back, is it? No, it's not. Here's the thing about the campaign picks, right? Even this here is like, there is probably a handful of players. I'm not even going to do it. I just don't even care. There's probably a handful of players that are worthwhile, but you're getting cards from promos that are like months old, that even during the promos, those promo cards weren't good enough. Like, we just, like, you know, the other day I was giving a lot of credit to EA for like the cut, just on Friday in general, right? On Friday, the content was good on Friday, and it's one of those ones where it's like, when it's good from EA, let's talk about it. Let's praise EA because we want more of it. Let's talk positively about it. But at this moment in time, it's like, man, like these like campaign picks and stuff. It's like, what, like you're genuinely giving us content that we didn't care about when it was relevant 2 months ago, and you're still giving it to us now, and we do it because we're fools. So Bowen, compared to his 86 anyway, they've given him 4 pace, 2 shooting, 2 passing, 2 physical, 1 dribbling, and 2 defending. This 88, as I say, for me personally, I think an engine chem style is what I'd go with. The engine is mostly explosive, really good pace, really good dribbling, good curve, good short passing, good crossing, good vision, and good play styles, especially including whip pass and ping pass plus. Oh, sorry, ping pass, which is good, and his physicals are good. You could play him as a striker. I wouldn't personally, because he doesn't have. He does have finesse shot, I suppose. You could pop a hunter on him. You've got great pace, great shooting, decent physicals, decent dribbling. I probably wouldn't play him as a striker. And you could play him as an outside cam as well. With a Maestro, I think it's pretty good for the long shots and whatnot. Yeah, it makes him a decent cam, a 92 rate cam. It's not, like I say, it's not a bad card, but it's not, for me, it's not about the card being bad or good. It's about the cost of the card. And, you know, we talked about it a whole bunch already, but looking at the coin price is no longer relevant in this game. Because this game isn't played on coins, this game is played on cards, right? This game is played on you getting an 83x10 and what do you do with that fodder? You getting an 83 plus player pick, what do you do with that fodder? So the coin value doesn't mean anything. So it comes down to the squad value. And I talked about this before, and I will say it again. And yeah, Jarrod Bowen is massively downvoted, and rightfully so. If this, forget the 83-84 that I suggested. If this was like, I don't know, like 5 82 rated squads and 5 rare gold squads, all of a sudden, people are way more engaged with it, even if it's a similar coin price as to this 136k, because it's reasonable value of crafting, right? Oh, 5 gold squads. Who hasn't got 5 gold squads? You can do that easily. You'll do that accidentally. You throw away 5 gold squads worth of players, no problem at all. An 82 rated squad with no other requirements, no problem at all. You throw away, like, how many times have you or I thrown away 83, 84, 85 rated cards? Not 85s now because we've got the exchange. But how many times have you been like, oh, I can't bother to do anything with this duplicate 83, right? And it's like, just give us these things as 83, 82s, 81s, and just more squads. Make it the same coin value, the same price. But just stop making it like these massive, like, nobody within reason anyway, wants to put an 86 rated squad and an 85 rated squad with an inform for Bowen, unless, again, you are a West Ham fan or a card collector. Maybe you're collecting all these pundit pick cards, which would have been fun if you like got a whole team together. It could be quite fun, but nobody cares. And the truth be told is that most likely what will happen is this Jared Bowen, okay, he's only 4-star, 3-star. Was he an objective this one, I think, wasn't he? He was a Foot Centurion's objective, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. This Jared Bowen, probably going to get an Evo that will make it better than this 88 Jared Bowen. So it's, even this Jared Bowen, the 79 rated, he probably has got an Evo. Yeah, there you go. You can get an 89. Look at that. 89 rated Jared Bowen, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. This is not even glitched card either. This is like a legitimate, you could have done this normally. Trivella plus technical, quick step, rapid, and chip shot. He's got more pace, more dribbling, more shooting outside of shot power and long shots. Same physical, more passing, way less defending, but who cares? And it's like, it feels like the two teams from EA aren't talking to each other. And you know what? Like, the kind of penny's dropping a little bit for me right now, looking at this Bowen and looking at the SBC Bowen. Do you know what EA should do with Evos? Have them like as if they were SBCs. So instead of releasing Jared Bowen SBC pundit pick, release Jared Bowen Evo pundit pick, maybe as well as the SBC, so that you can put any lower rated version of Jared Bowen in that you've already got that matches to the pundit pick SBC or the card they wanted it to be, and make it like 30,000 coins or something. So if you're sitting there with the 86 Jared Bowen and you're thinking, oh man, I've got this 86 one that I've played so many games on, I'd love to have the 88 one. You could just convert it to the 88 one. Now that they have that capability, wouldn't that be amazing? Like, yeah, exactly, Ambler, right? Like an upgrade path. Any time they release an SBC, let's say they release like, who's been big, like Son, right? I want his player of the month one. Let's say Heung-min Son gets a player of the month, another player of the month, as like a 90 rated, because they won't make it 91 rated. They should also give you an Evo for Heung-min Son to upgrade the player of the month to the other one, and just put a surcharge on it, 150,000, 200,000. Because then if you spend that million coins doing this Son, you don't have to go and spend another 1.2 or 1.3 million coins worth of fodder doing the other Son, and instead you can just upgrade the one that you've got. It makes so much sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like SBCs. I know everyone likes SBCs, but they could certainly combine SBCs and Evos a lot more. With that, that's kind of going to be the end for today, guys. I think there's not a lot going on. Atal, for some reason, is he's transferred to Adana Demirspor. We've got Schindler as a popular player because he is supposedly getting an SBC like very, very soon. And also Cruyff is a popular player because this base Cruyff is supposedly getting an SBC as well. And that, honestly, man, everybody's team is going to be Cruyff, Eusebio, Mbappe, Sauer, Gullit, Zidane, Maldini, Cafu, Van Dijk, and like whatever goalkeeper left back you want. It's going to be crazy. Oh, it's going to be crazy. And I'm probably missing out some other real key SVCs as well, like George Best. Oh, yeah, and David Ginola. Oh, man. And do you know what? Fair enough, man. For the people that struggle to play with this level of cards historically through FIFA, you're probably loving it. You're probably loving it, but it's going to be pain when it comes to champs. Guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace. Upgraded Werner. I'm going to upgrade you. Oh, guys. Yeah, for me, man, that Jared Bowen, man, like, wouldn't it genuinely be cool if they just if you went into Evolutions and there was like Jared Bowen pundit pick Evo, and the requirements are it must be Jared Bowen. It can be any version of Jared Bowen, but it must be Jared Bowen. And then you pay 30,000 coins or whatever, and you Evo him up to what the pundit pick is. So you can keep you, and that for me, like with Declan Rice, right? With Declan Rice being leaked to come as a well, somebody said an SBC, somebody said it's not an SBC. But let's say, for example, for the sake of argument, Declan Rice is coming as an SBC for the fantasy FC fantasy stuff. Allow me to take my 87 Trailblazers Declan Rice and put it into Evolutions to make it the 88 rated fantasy version that can then get upgraded based on the performances. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? I think that would be very cool. You guys don't have to answer. Right, Josh, that's in JE. I don't know if you're actually here. You said you was off today for something or another, but what about pundit pack for Evolutions like Future Stars? Yeah, exactly that. How about that? Man, there's just so much creative stuff that they could do with this game that they don't. Is Rice an SBC? Well, somebody said that Rice is coming as an SBC, and somebody else said it's not an SBC and he's part of the team. So I don't actually know. Right, let me do... I don't think I have many golds in... I actually do, because I opened rewards, didn't I? No, because it was 84 by 10. Ooh, I'm confused. Let me do an 83 by 10 first. No, I'm here. Okay, perfect. We'll do the RTG 6 Alpha tomorrow as well. Obviously, you probably gathered anyway, but Vibes put up Arsenal RTG date. Have you seen the new MLS cards on Surrey? Yeah, I have. I've actually kind of purposely not looked at them since I've been on stream because my FOMO... Oh, Jesus Christ. Fair enough. My FOMO has me wanting to buy literally all of them. Every single one. And it would be dumb to do that. You think they could also make Team of the Week cards live? Yep. Or, again, right, just make Evos for these things, man. Just give us a Team of the Week Evo where it's like, I don't know, like, again, like, it's what they could do, not what they will do, but they could easily be like, you know, if a Team of the Week has another good performance the next week, they'll get an Evo. Is it a slow day for content today again? Yeah, it is. It is. But I don't mind it personally because I've actually got... Oh, we've got Sorlot. I've actually got like an insane amount of like gameplay to grind. We have to get away with 81s and 82s with a few 83s in this one. I just tried to get an Axel Die Rare, 16 years old, first mint. And how much did it go for? Never heard of the bloke. I'd like to know the criteria to get a job at working at EASC's games. It seems like I don't have a clue. See, the thing is, and this is where like I always feel sorry for the EA Sports employees, is that they care just as much as we do. But I've heard so many stories over the years of them being like kiboshed by either legals or higher ups of things that they want to do. 3240, that's wild. Purple Traitor, thank you very much for the 12 months, man. Love your name. Patrick, thanks for the 9 months, man. I appreciate that. Darwin, thanks for the 15 months, man. Let's get. I don't know if I've got enough players to do these player picks. I might have to go and do the daily content. Ooh, it's a bit touch and go, isn't it? Do you know what? Let me open the 83x10s. Let me open the 83x10s that I've got. And then if we get some high fodder, I will put it into the exchange. I might actually, even though we're going to get some big SBCs coming up anyway, I might do a whole bunch of exchange packs anyway to get the crafting upgrade done. Go on, big Kimmich. No. Oberdorf. Double walkout. Let's go. Could have a blue in here as well. All right, 287s. Kobel and Oberdorf. And... Bum, bum, bum. Nothing else. Wow. Just a Colomwani duplicate. Franks has competition from World Trade Center. Yeah, I seen he's got a massive gallery now, hasn't he? 83 by 10, number 2. Oh, it's a blue to start. Okay, Acuna's good for the exchange. Wait, how come he's walking out? I thought they didn't walk out properly. That's a duplicate, but he's good for it. That's one of the better exchange players as well. Exchange packs, options, whatever. Acuna Matata, baby. I think I've got like some 88s, haven't I? Don't they walk out if they're the only walkout? Oh, is that right? So he can go in there. That gives us like 50 odd players, which is not quite enough to do the 383 plus player picks. So if I do like 2 88 exchanges as well, that'll allow me to do the player picks. Oh, I forgot I got De Bruyne earlier from my Rivals rewards. A 90, no, see, I'm going to save it. Like, I don't mind putting 89s into the exchange, but a 91 is foolish, isn't it? Right, we'll do these 2 exchange packs. We'll then put them into the 83 player upgrades. Hopefully, get a team of the week. If we don't get a team of the week, we'll do a team of the week player pick, and then from the team of the week player pick, we'll get the team of the week to do the last 83 by 10. Happy days. Right, 27 player pack. Well, give me a walkout. I dumped an 88 in. She's an 84, I think, isn't she? Katarina Macario. Yeah, an 84. Not bad. Oh, a duplicate. Never mind. Damn it. And then a 51 players pack. Come on. Walk me out, baby. Never mind. Oh, dearie me. Is that an 82? It is. No duplicates, though. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. We don't mind that. Right, let's go get those player picks then. La Favorite. Actually, just take her out. We'll dump that in. Managed perfect cycle 3 AA exchanges where each pack gave me another 88. That's always nice. Favorito, baby. Doing a 24-hour OTG. I've got 90, 80 plus player picks off exchanges. Like, you've got them all set, oh, like as you go. So like there's been a few people in the chat doing it. I'm actually going to do a video for the second channel for over the weekend vibes. Wait, assuming that the stuff is still here for a long time, but yeah, when are how long are the player picks here for? Three more days, yeah. So I'll do it for over the weekend. You can effectively do the exchange, use what you get into the player picks, from the player picks, do the exchange, and rinse and repeat. Because, you know, obviously, if you get unlucky with the player picks, then you can put the fodder that you've got from them into the Team of the Week upgrade, and the Team of the Week upgrade likely gives you an 85, 86, 87, which then allows you to go back into the exchange again and carry on again. And it can be an infinite cycle if you're lucky, but it's not hard to get a bit lucky in this game, is it? It's not hard to like open an exchange pack and get like 288s or an Acuna and like a Benzema together or something like that. Like, I'm doing that, but after a period you'll get SPC banned. Is that right, Dosty? Is it? Wait, Dosty, was you playing Rivals yesterday? Last night, like late? Because I played against a guy in Rivals called like Dosty77 or something like that. And I remember saying to Josh, I think I'm playing a subscriber. I'm doing that, yeah. Pick or 77 by 3. I'm doing the 77 by 3 personally. Because I think it's... No, it wasn't you. Oh, fair enough. because I think it's better because of the group rewards that you get. But once I've finished them, I'll be doing the player pick afterwards. All right. 3 of these 83 plus player picks. Come on. 87 Erdegaard. Good for the exchange. Exchange. The exchange. 83 Gavi. And then 85 Bono. And then a Team of the Week player pick. They're nerfed. They're not nerfed. It's just all about luck, mate. It is just all about luck. So I'm actually going to go and put all of this into the exchange. 288s, 687s, loads of 86s. And I'm going to finish off the crafting upgrade. $981s. I was the guy who skipped plus picks and you 7 plus. What do you mean? Skipped you? I didn't skip anyone. I haven't even done share plays today, my man. What's up, J-Maz? Content today. Jared Bowen pundits pick. And marquee matchups, mate. Dinsburg. We want 483s, 82s in the share plays. Yeah, I didn't skip anyone, mate. I haven't been doing share plays. Signets, thanks for the 4 months, man. Was it yesterday, Julie? Was it? Yeah. If I can't connect to someone, then I can't. There's not a lot I can do. I can't connect. Right. Team of the week, and this is why even if you put you can put these back in the exchange, even if it's Fluke, the 85, but we'll take him. And we're joining your VPG team. I don't know, Dave. So rare the best, innit? Let's get our final 83x10 for today. I should have saved these 83x10s for the weekend, shouldn't I? All of them at once. For Luke. Collecting all the Arsenal Team of the Weeks. Slowly but surely. Miedemar I bought, but the other ones are first owned. Please say hello to Kazakhstan. Hello, Kazakhstan. Do I ever play clubs? Mate, clubs. I've played insane amounts of clubs in my lifetime, mate, yeah. All the leagues are completely paid to entry now. All a paid thing. Oh, is it? So is there good prizes on offer for like even the lower divisions, or are people getting shafted? Got food thread on the RTG buzz, didn't I? Why are you so toxic, Nep? What? No, unban him because I think I know who that is. I think that's a guy that I actually blocked on Twitter the other day for being toxic to me on Twitter, but I'm ban that guy. I wanna know what he thinks I did just then that was toxic. All right, we got the 83x10. Here we go. Belgium, right? Oh, Benteke. So we're getting inform out of it. Not a double walkout, which is awful. Yeah, that was awful. Lucky. You're so toxic, bro. Yeah, but what did I do that was toxic specifically, Bradders? Give me an example. Banning me off a comment. Well, I didn't ban you. You knew he sounded familiar. I didn't ban you. So again, I'm not quite sure. Pino, thanks for the 4 months, brother. I appreciate it. Let's open our preview pack. Thanks, JS Power. I appreciate that. Right, I'm going to go and put loads of stuff. I'm going to go and put everything I've got into the exchange. Gold related, but everything I've got. Well, not everything. I'm not going to do Kevin. Did I finish friendlies? Yeah, I did the friendlies like days ago, actually. I really, really enjoyed the friendlies, so I just focused on them straight away. Packed all of the normal fantasy players, but missed out on Kelly, Grealish, and Lacazette. I would love that Lacazette. Thanks, Murad Powell. I appreciate that, man. Damn, he got banned again. Who was he, Julie? Who was he that made a comment? See, as I said, I like his name like rings a bell to somebody that I even blocked on Twitter the other day. Thanks, Apos Power. I appreciate that, man. They should make more friendly design. 100%. No, he was a dick. Isn't it mad that he's like made a new account? Well, he hasn't. It's not even a new account. It's just another account that he's had for a few years, which means he's obviously been banned like elsewhere before. He's been following this on this account since December the 3rd, so for like 3 months. Strange Donnies. Might be the most fun so far this FIFA. Yeah, the only thing that I can think of that was more fun than the life at friendlies was the initial kind of few weeks of Evos, because you know that first few weeks, Evos were just hyper relevant, weren't they? You know, like they were just really good. Now Evo's like, it's a shame. Forza, thanks for the 2 months, man. It's a shame where Evos have gone this year because they had so much potential. I really, really hope, and I think that they will, but I really hope EA use it as a learning curve to improve it for next year, because there is so much they can do. Like, I don't know from EA's perspective. I only know from my own opinion on Evos and what I think my community, i.e. you guys, like. But I genuinely think Evos are like a humongous part of the game. I feel like if EA focused on them more, gave them their own specific game mode, perhaps, things like that, I genuinely think they could, like, you know how like when SBCs came into FIFA, they kind of took over real quick, right? They kind of took over real quick, and they became such a focus point of the game. I honestly think Evos could be that. I think Evos could be a part of the game that just take over the game and are like a massive, massive part of the way the game works. Don't get me wrong, it's still good, but it won't be as good as if it wasn't for the glitch. See, I don't like if it wasn't for the glitch, you wouldn't know that it wasn't good. You wouldn't know that the glitch existed, so you wouldn't have nothing to like put it against as a barrier. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't have like a line in the sand to marry it up against and be like, oh, I could have had this guy glitched. You just have what you have. I definitely think that they should introduce a game mode that you are enabled to Evo your cards in, specific to Evos, because nothing would be better than to be like what. Again, let me talk selfishly for a second about what I would like from this game. I would like to not have to play Rivals ever again, if I could. And so I don't mind. I really like playing Champs qualifiers. I tolerate playing Champs in the hopes that I eventually do well, but I don't like playing Rivals. Right. So if instead of Rivals as the place to play Evos, they just had a specific Evo lounge to Evo your cards, I would spend all week in Evo lounge Evoing up my cards to play with them in weekend league. Because what it would do is it would remove that need for me to say, oh man, this team, like my Evo team's just not good enough to compete in Rivals. Like if I put my best Arsenal Evo team together right now and took it into Rivals, I'll just get slapped, right? I would have zero chance of competing. It would be impossible. Rule, thanks for the tier 1, man. And Cole Train, thanks for the 13 months, bro. I appreciate that. I would have zero opportunity to compete. But if there was an Evo lounge, I'd be able to compete altogether. And I could take my Evo Arsenal team and get 9 to 11 wins in Champs and actually try and see some progression. And it would be brilliant. But because of the way they've got it, where it's like you've got to do it in squad battles and Rivals, it's like, man, I actually don't know what's worse this year. Last year, I would have said squad battles is worse, like no question about it. But I don't know what's worse this year. It might be squad battles. It might be rivals. They're both absolutely awful. I haven't played rivals in 2 seasons now. It's okay at the start of the game, but it's not rewarding enough after that. Yeah, but that's the thing, Ian, isn't it? That's the way squad battles was historically. When squad battles first came out, I played it every week. I think I got top 100 God knows how many times. But after that, like the second or third year of squad battles is like you played it for the first like 2 or 3 months because those rewards meant something. Now it's like you play squad battles for the first like 2 or 3 weeks because those rewards mean something, and then once you've got like a base of the game, you just don't need to play the squad battles anymore. Anyway, let's get these bronze packs open. Then we've got these exchange packs. As soon as we get a duplicate from the exchange packs, I'm going to go and use them. I didn't put all that fodder into the exchange there to throw it away. Squad battles is just evos, like clean sheets, and yeah, and that's all I use it for as well. In fact, I've got to go and score 3 goals with Fabio Vieira to finish off his evo. I already got the wins, and I'm now 3 wins in with Okafor. From playing Rivals last night. Do you know what as well, guys? I was up till 2 o'clock playing Rivals last night because I needed to get those 11 wins. I didn't need to get those 11 wins, did I? The Rivals thing expires today, not tomorrow. Sorry, not yesterday. It's like you've got today as well. And I was like, when I was finished it and I started recording the packs and stuff, I was like, for crying out loud, I didn't actually have to do that. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Anyway, what do we reckon from these exchange packs? We reckon we're going to get some good walkouts back, some blue cards, maybe a hero. That would be nice. I thought you needed a set. No, I had the 7 already, Josh. I had the 7 like Tuesday. Because I actually played some Rivals over the weekend to evo some stuff up for the thing. So yeah, I didn't need to grind it out at all. Oh, go on, Parejo. Thiago, never mind. I said I won't throw cards away, but 84s I will. I meant commons. Come on, EA. Bless us here. Messi. Di Maria. Not bad. They should triple the coins earned every match and have it more based on the skill of your team. The lower the skill, the more coins. I don't necessarily know about that. Oh, we need to get Pedro into a team. So hopefully as well from this, we'll get the 70. How much have I got to go? 85 still. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, hopefully we'll actually get some good fodder out of these packs, even these 77x3s as well, because... I need to do more exchanges to get more of these packs. I'm going to make another episode of the shitters. I'll do qualifiers this weekend, and then I'll go and do champs again next weekend on the shitters. There's Pedro in there. Lovely. Do one more. Can we do multiple evos at the same time, or can't we? You can't. You used to be able to, and then EA ruined it. Right, so we've got the 77x3s as well. Come on. Give me some 85 pluses. Actually, 86 pluses. I'm going to save 85s unless there's a dupe. You think you get more luck on console or mobile app? No, I think you get luck if you get luck, and you don't if you don't. I don't think there's anything else to it, really. Free Patrick shit. What you have for dinner today? I haven't had dinner yet today, mate. I had soup earlier, though. Hey, there we go. 86 Kante. Go on the exchange, mate. There we go. Come on, give me some more. Come here. Come on. Exchange OP, baby. Joao Cancelo right there. No, it was a Tavia. Ah, another dupe already. It's Arnautovic. Right, we will use it. We'll go and do it. This is where it gets painful, isn't it? Because you're just back and forth, back and forth. Like, this is where, again, like, if they just gave a duplicate exchange, sorry, a duplicate, like, storage, it doesn't even have to be, like, 100 or whatever. Just let it be, like, 10 players. Just let me keep opening packs until I've got, like, 10 players in a duplicate, like, storage. And then be like, okay, you've got to do something with them now. Does it take longer on PS4, does it? Is it a pain, is it? McDonald's or KFC? McDonald's chips, but can't beat some hot wings from KFC, mate. Scooby, there was Jared Bowen pick, Pundit's pick, and there was marquee matchups. That was it for today. KFC nuke chips. I don't even know, mate, because our KFC shut down, actually. Oh, let's go! Let's go, baby. A9 Hegerberg at the exchange. Let's go. That's massive. Let's put Espino into the 77x3 SBC. Oh, that's what you need, mate. And that's why the process is repeatable. Obviously, you got to get lucky enough to even get that. But that's nice. That's another 50-odd player pack here. Let's go and let's do that 86 that I got as well, because I've got Kante too. And Hegerberg goes in there as well. Come on. I'm doing SBC now on the companion app. Got SBC banned on the console and the web app. Damn, that's tough. Nep, did you play F1 and said 16th? No, mate, that's somebody else, I think. All right, there's an 89. Nice. All right, we're actually going to fly through these SBCs now. We've got a lot of players to come, which is nice. You doing share plays tomorrow? Yep. Yeah, we'll do share plays for after Team 2, mate. Yeah, 100%. Am I saving packs? Nah. With the way the game is right now, I don't think there's any need to save packs, really. Don't give me a dupe every time. Ah, see, it's doing it, innit? Dahl Kemper. Or does somebody get banned for doing SBC? It's just if you do too many in a short space of time. To any sane person, it doesn't make any sense as to why EA would stop you from doing that, but EA being EA don't like you doing lots of something in the game. Probably actually got up to 81s at the moment. Probably going to get a load of it back anyway. Yo, Nep, why did you end the stream yesterday by having a lag? You literally answered your own question, Apos. And that's now like the third idiotic question you've asked. So I'm a bit curious as to why you're asking such nonsensical questions. You're asking me, why did I end my stream because of lag? The answer to the question is because the stream lagged out and ended, and I was going to end anyway. And so I wasn't going to turn the stream on to say, hey guys, I'm ending the stream. So I just tweeted, hey guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And then here we are, day tomorrow. Brazil, go on. Be Allison or Edison. Fabinho. Can't click with this game anymore. For me, Jack, it's like one day I feel like I'm insane. The next day I can't play the game. The next day I feel like I'm insane again. And then I just can't even string passes together. It's mad. It's mad. Oh, inform. That's nice. That's super nice. Let's go. Let's go. Right, back to the exchange packs. See you later, Ricky Powell. Oh, let's go. An 86 player out of the 86 exchange. That's what you love to see. Got 483x10s, 84x10 from Rivals, 85x7, and 383 player picks all crafted and saved for tomorrow. Nice. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, mate. 83 rated. Nice. Pinning comments before it goes live. Murdering the first king. Yeah. Oh, did you hear what I said as well about the the 6-hour one for tomorrow instead, Josh? Because Viper uploaded. I don't know if you heard. I just typed it to you just in case, but... Oh, you're talking about 6 PM only, aren't you? Somehow still have scantily clad women and how well together the videos. Yeah, fair. Yeah, the bots. They make it feel so special, you know? Do I play Weekend League every week? I do, mate, yeah. EA have the capabilities to have duplicate storage in this game because in the NHL you're allowed to have unlimited amounts of duplicate cards in your club. And hopefully we'll have that in next year's game, man. Portugal. Goalkeeper. Ah, goalkeeper. Never mind. You got a Real Madrid cake today? Nice, man. You can tweet it to me if you want. We can have a look. Right, I said I was going to be good with not throwing away dupes, but when it's one, CBA for that, you know what I mean? We'll wait till we get like 3 or 4. 19 player packs coming in here. Brazil. Send it forwards. Wait, isn't he an inform? Bobby Foot. Is that... Oh, it's Romarinho. Never mind. I'll wait till I get like 4 or 5. Do I like Robbie? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Italiano. Could be Tonali. Jorginho. I just like, you know what I mean? I accidentally like that. What? How much have we got left? All right. I don't know what happened there. Poland, go on. Be Lewandowski. Yes, it is Lewandowski. Let's go. Oh, that's delightful. That's why you throw away, guys. That's another... Well, I'm actually going to save him. I'll only put 89s in the 89 exchange for now because I want to save the 90s and 91s for whatever big SBC comes out next. Lewandowski. Love that. So, for example, if I want to complete the 150, 77 packs in 2 hours, high probability I'll get banned. Yeah, it is, Andy, yeah. French. Centre mid. Villa. Oh, dear. Yeah, see, I've thrown away maybe like 1 team's worth, 2 teams' worth. 2 more of these, and then we can go and do some 77s. German. Centre mid. Barcelona. Nice. It's another walkout. It's another 86 for us. Ilhai Honda one. Oh, there might have been a blue in there as well, I suppose, mightn't there? And then a 51 player pack. Come on. Go on. Erdegaard. Be a double walkout. Come on. Not, but that's all right. So from that exchange set, we got a 90, an 89, an 87, 2 86s, and an inform. That's fantastic. I'll see it when I finish streaming, Stephen. Would you prefer content time at 6 PM or would you rather a different time zone? Ideally, content should be... I think content would be better at around like 3 PM UK time. I think 6 PM is just such a weird time because it's like... I get why they do it at 6 PM because at 6 PM, especially for like Western Europe, which is their like biggest target base, everybody is home from work and school in kind of like all regions, right? In Western Europe. For some people, it's a bit later. It's 9 PM, 10 PM. For some people, it's a little bit earlier. It's like 5 PM, 4 PM. But again, for me, selfishly, like it would be so nice to have the content at like 3 o'clock do the content, be finished with work at like 4:30, spend the evening with my kids, and then when I put them to bed at 7, come back again and carry on working. When it comes at 6, like, you know, like my kids go to bed at between like sort of like 7:30. So when the content comes at 6, I'm like, I either have to, you know, what I usually do on stream, where I'm like, oh, let me just go and say goodnight to my kids quickly, and then I'll go and spend 5 minutes with them and come back. And so unless, like, on a day like today where there's no share plays, I could absolutely just drop the 6 p.m. content and then just disappear, right? But yeah, it's not always ideal from my own personal perspective. I do envy, like, you know, Nick 28T, because he gets content at, like, what is it, like 11 a.m. his time? Oh, is it 1 p.m. for Canada? No, he's 8 hours behind, isn't he, for Nick? It's like 10 a.m. for Nick, I think he gets the content. And that's just ideal, isn't it? You get up, you see your kids off to school. You start your, well, for him, maybe work out or whatever, start your stream. And then, hold on, it's going to be easier if I just do this on the web app real quick. And then, you know, you stream till 3-4 o'clock, spend the evening with your kids, and then happy days, your day's over. But yeah, it's not like, it's not the most opportune time, if I'm being honest, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, we all get to make choices in our life, and I choose to do it. I'm not forced to do it. I'm not, you know, I don't have to sit here and do 6 p.m. content. I could go back to the way I used to make content. You know, I could completely change my content, go to back, you know, back in the day, there was no such thing as daily or 6 p.m. content or anything. It was just you just made a video regardless, right? So it's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if I wanted to, I could just go back doing like squad builders and stuff. Not that they would only get any views either, but at least I could still do it. Sorry, I'm just doing this on a web app, guys. It's just a lot quicker on a web app. Give me a few brief moments, and I will be back with you. Hopefully, you should have about 15 of these done. Maybe even more, actually. I opened a lot of packs here. I know I threw away some players, which was lazy of me. But I should hopefully have a lot. The new RTG format's definitely working. Yeah, it is, Vipes. It is. I don't know how good the video's doing today. But I do think what I was thinking of is, generally speaking, like champs qualifiers and champs in one video. Like I might even do 3 videos, like one for rivals, one for champs qualifiers, one for champs, and then just everything that comes with it. One out of 10 again. Oh, nice. And it might just be like that whole, like, you know, less is more situation, isn't it? People actually have time to miss it and time to watch an episode and then be like, oh man, I can't wait for the next one, rather than being like, oh God, I've missed 3 days worth. I can never catch up. I'll just stop watching. And then when they stop watching, it hurts the algorithm and so on and so forth. It might just be less is more, which is grand. Like, I'm happy with it. All I need to do is just get on top of the Evo situation at the moment. Because once I'm on top of the Evos, and I don't have to sit there grinding rivals to do them, rivals will become a bit of a less important part. It'll be getting the 7 wins, doing the qualifiers, doing champs, and that's it. Like, it'll be a lot more manageable. I'm up to 80s now. I think I'll do I want to go up to 81s, guys? No, I don't. I like the 81s. Even if I get duplicate 81s and throw them away, I prefer the 81s. I prefer keeping them. But Berkey, thanks for the 9 months, man. Much appreciated, brother. When am I next going to stream So Rare? Maybe today. Like, I've kind of preliminarily sorted my lineups out. But yeah, maybe today whilst I'm watching MLS. It'll be like late though, probably like 10:30, 11 for a couple of hours. Brothers has never been much of a bloodbath as it is this year. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Okay, I've got 20 more there. That's fantastic. Which means we also got an 83x5, a premium gold, and an 84x2. Oh, I'm only one away now as well from an 84x2. Still, like I had 80, I had 85 to go when I started today, so that has been a massive, massive bonus. Let me take all of these packs as well, because hopefully we'll get some good fodder to put back into the exchange again to keep going. What was that? Is that Mbappe? I saw French and PSG. Oh, Fernandez, never mind. Yeah, that's Lucio for France. I think it's Lucio, Dembele. I don't know who the Juventus Italian is. 284 pluses. Come on. Something big. Something nice. 87s, 88s, please. Pop. Oh, yeah. 88 Kimmich, baby. Give me some of that. That's another 27 players in the bank. Oh, is it Chiesa, is it? 83x5. Bukayo Saka. Rice. Never mind. And we've got all of these 77x3s, which we're not going to watch properly. We're going to do skips on these. As I said, I know I've got more 81s, but 81s, 82s are so valuable for a whole bunch of different reasons that I don't want to put them into these crafting upgrades and then be short on them when I need them. Was Vola good? Do you know what? I didn't really like Vola, to be honest. I thought he would be a lot better than he is. We'll wait till he gets an upgrade and maybe we'll try him again. But no, I wasn't overly impressed with Vola. Rice and Miedemar coming as well. Yeah, brilliant. It would be nice. It would be so nice to get a few Arsenal players to being able to be usable in my team again. Also, it'd be not like here's the thing about like the way I run this account though, right? In an ideal world, I would use only Arsenal players. The problem is that if I'm using only Arsenal players, what's the point of rewards? You know what I mean? And it also then again comes to that situation of how excited can people actually get for watching the same team hundreds of times in a video game? It's not really that engaging. The other part of it is I really like, for example, players like that Brobby and like the Okafor that I'm working on now, because they're just a bit different and they're a bit unique, and it just makes it like I just enjoy them a lot. And it's like, they're not Arsenal players, but what would have been really nice is if an Arsenal player got one of those Evos, because then I'd be like, okay, nice, I've now got a really legit Arsenal Future Stars Evo card in the team. We'll go through in a moment and I'll show you what I mean of like one team to the other. Because I've basically, let's go, Luka Modric for the exchange. I've effectively at this moment in time got 3 different teams that I could / want to use. One of them is the Arsenal team. No, let's say 4 teams actually. 4 teams is a bit more reasonable. One of them is the Arsenal Evo team. One of them is the Arsenal team, because obviously there's some Arsenal players that are better than what Evos are on offer. One of them is like the fun team that is kind of a mix of a couple Arsenal players, a couple of meta players, and a couple of other Evos and SBCs that have just been fun. And then the other one is my best team. Right, so we've got those 4 options of teams. And the one thing I wanted to do with this series this year was look back at the end of it, you know, come June, July, August next year, was look back and be like, yeah, nice. I played 4,000 games with this Arsenal team. But because mentally I'm an 11-year-old baby, I can't accept losing. And so I just play with like, I'm unable to play with the team that I want to play with because I can't, my fragile ego won't let me accept losing. But on top of that, I kind of then, I'm like, what's the point of playing champs if the rewards don't mean anything? What's the point of doing the objectives if the rewards, what's the point of like all these, like a brand new, let's say Cruyff SBC does come. What's the point of completing him when he doesn't fit into my team? And it kind of like means the account loses its like value. maced. Oh, at least we got a couple bits out of the 77x3s. An 87 and an 88. Which is going to allow us a couple more exchange packs. So what do we get? We've got Kimmich, Erdegaard, and Jurelli, was it? Oh, Kimmich, Odegaard, Modric, Jurelli, and good. Oh, wow. That's actually a lot of exchange packs back. I hate having a content at 6. Right in the morning would be nice. Yeah, I agree. But as I say, for EA, they want people... they want people to get in from work and school, turn the game on, see the new content, and spend the money. Which you would then make the argument of, if it came out at 10 a.m. instead... they could still get home, come in, turn the content on and spend their money, couldn't they? But it doesn't actually make any difference, I suppose, if it comes earlier in the day. Played to get the fodder for Arsenal SBC cards or icons to build up the coins to buy promo cards and Team of the Week. Yeah. D-Night, that's what I should do, isn't it? But that would require like a hard reset of the account. Not actually deleting the account and starting again, but a hard reset of like almost like Road to Glory, like phase 2. Where I'm like, all right, guys, everything that I'm going to be doing is to be building coins up to buy, you know, that Bukayo Saka Champions League card. How cool would that be? That Lukaku? It was. Or to be like... yeah, like getting fodder for like that Ashley Cole icon and stuff like that. Apos, you're about to get banned, brother. Sorry, man. You've been asking dumb questions all day and now you're spamming in the chat. Only. When is Cruyff coming out? I'm not sure. I don't even know if he is. Like, he was leaked a couple of weeks ago and he didn't come. And apparently he's been leaked again now to come as a base icon SBC, but I don't actually know if he's coming. Noisy Steve, thanks for the 15 months, man. Do that with it being one episode per week. You don't need to do an SBC content for that day either. Yeah. But then it still would take, like, it still requires like a lot of time investment, doesn't it, to get it sorted. So, when we look at the teams now, like I say, we've got the team I'm using, which is this one. Then we would have... oh, don't want custom tactic. Delete these. The Arsenal only team, which probably isn't Arsenal only. Yeah, this is the Arsenal only team, but it's still not even like... so if I went for like an Arsenal Evo only team, obviously I wouldn't be able to have the goalkeeper. But this Saliba would be gone. What centre back have I got instead? I have got Saliba or Gabriel. And then Yuri and Timber, Catley. This isn't an Evo card, so he'd have to go. This isn't an Evo card, so he'd have to go. This isn't an Evo card, so he'd have to go. And then this isn't an Evo card, so he'd have to go. Then, not an Evo. See what Evos we have actually got. Martinelli Evo. He'd probably actually be in the team on right-hand side over Pepe. Kivior's no longer necessary. Does have good play styles, but yeah, he doesn't fit anymore. Saliba would probably come back into the team over Gabriel, actually. I might even put Yuri and Timber at right back over Ben White. just because he's faster. And put Gabriel in there. Maybe, no. I don't know, probably keep Ben White there. And then from the Arsenal women, got Cooney Cross is decent. Probably would be the centre midfielder alongside Partey, to be fair. Maybe Walty would be. But this basically is my team. And it's just shit. It's just shit. Yeah, Kivio's an Evo. I just don't need him in the team. Like, I'd probably actually go with Trossard up front over Gio now. Jose Dubry would make the bench. Oh, maybe he wouldn't actually. But this team is nowhere near good enough, right? It's just nowhere near good enough. So then you start thinking, okay, let's pop the icons in, the Arsenal icons. And the hilarious irony about the Arsenal icons is the players that I've got in the team are the spaces where the icons would fit that are good. So hold on, let me explain what I mean a bit better when I get the icons in here. And then we could even go like one level higher and then put the other Arsenal cards in, like the Ødegaard and things like that. But if we just stick to the icons, we've got Pires, we've got Scare. Maybe we even include Scott as well. Icons and heroes. Why not, I suppose. I don't have any more there. No, that's it. Oh, there was a Rosicki there as well, actually. I suppose I've got like Kanu and stuff, but again, like even Rosicki and like Kanu definitely is nowhere near as good enough. But even Rosicki is like not really good enough. Ljungberg was there as well, but Ljungberg's not really good enough either. But yeah, once you get to this point now, it's like, okay, so Henry would go in over maybe Kai Havertz. This Pires is genuinely not better than Gabriel Martinelli. Probably is better than Pepe, so that's a little bit of an upgrade. Davor Schuker would not actually get into the team. He's not better than who I've already got. And then Dennis Bergkamp probably gets into the team over Cooney Cross, but Cooney Cross, again, is one of the better players. So it's like I'm taking out good players to replace them with good icons or heroes, and I'm not actually taking out the shit that needs upgrading. And then, oh yeah, where's Ian Wright? Ian Wright will go in over Bobby Pires for sure. I don't know how I didn't put Wright into the team. I thought I did. But even Ian Wright, he's awful as a winger. He has to be played as a striker. And he doesn't have strike because his passing is terrible. And he doesn't have any passing play styles. So he would have to start in like 4-5-1 and play, effectively Wright would play up front, right? And again, what I'm actually doing there is I'm taking Ian Wright into the team for Leandro Trossard, and truth be told, Trossard's probably better. He's got a little bit less pace, but much better shooting, much better passing, much better dribbling, a little bit less physical, has much better play styles, and is 4-star as well. It's like, so then even this team just doesn't cut it. So then you start looking at, okay, what about Arsenal past and present players? And that's where we then introduce Willian, who I really like. Or not even just Arsenal past and present, but Arsenal past, present, and then non-icon sort of players. That's where we get like the Ødegaard in. That's where we get this version of Martinelli in. That's where we get the better version of, or a different version of Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. That's where Kai Havertz comes in. He goes in there. Pires comes out there. And then, I don't know if you're noticing what's happening here again, but we're not actually upgrading the team. We're just replacing the already decent players in the team with other decent players in the team. Now, Willian I really like. So he would go into the team. Bergkamp would probably go into the team for Thomas Partey. And then we're left with one massive, massive issue. I don't have a defensive midfielder. And that is a big problem in this game. You really need like a power midfielder in this game. And so then you start thinking, okay, let's introduce the other icons that I've got. Zidane, Pele, Charlton, or like Yashin, whoever it may be. And then I just start looking at, and already, Salah, the other Saliba over this Saliba. Already I'm looking at this team and I'm like, this team isn't even, just not, it's even with all these upgrades from where we started with this Evo team to where we are now, this team just is not good enough. And so if we're going to be using a not good enough team, we might as well use the full Arsenal not good enough team, the Evo one, rather than this. And as soon as we put even one player into this team, even one, where it's like, all right, let's put this guy in because, you know, he'll be sick or whatever. So we've been using Hullet, but could go back to Lucio, probably better because of better defending. Now it's like, okay, now I might as well go for all of the big icons and put the best team in. So then we put the best team in. And what's very quickly begins to happen when we put the best team in is that very, 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 very few Arsenal players are left in amongst this best team. I probably would go Brobby at the moment. Maybe that Werner, though. Like, we've got options there, but Brobby or Werner would go in. Then in at centre mid, Bruno Fernandes, maybe Ruud Hullet, like, just whoever. And now it's like, okay, we've got Saliba and Catley, and even then, Catley, probably we're better off probably having this Jakob Kivior. So we've got Saliba and Kivior that are actual Arsenal cards, Scott and Willian that are Arsenal past and present, and then no one else to do. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, now the team's fully lost its identity, and it's like, what's the point? But I guess the point is not Evos always being our best teams, just use the best ones, which we should hold till the next Evo upgrades. And I agree with that. I do agree with that, D-Babs, if Evos were kind of few and far between, but had big upgrades. But because we get so many Evos, but with such small upgrades, we're left with like, look at the Evo. Look at how many Evos there are. We've got so many Evo cards, and that, like, look at how many cards we've got, right? That we've had in the team for how long? Nketiah, Elneny, Kivior, Pepe, Timber, Cedric, Nelson, Tomiyasu, Walters and Vieira. And then from the women, Bamoy, Palova, Cool, Leo Codina and Goldie. It's like, these cards are never going to get in the team. Yet I've invested coins and time into them. And so it just feels like a bit of a waste. So it has my head spinning, right? Because on the one hand, I'm like, let me just put the Arsenal team together and come what may, it will be what it will be. And that would be great if I had somewhere comfortable to Evo the cards. Because even right now, to Evo up this Okafor, we need 3 more wins in Squad Battles, Rivals or Champs. Now, what's good is I've got the Champs qualifier still to go, and Champs starts tomorrow. So that's going to be 30 games of, like, not stress-free, but like fun games to play. But that whole 30 games will probably only allow me to do Okafor. Like, basically. Maybe Okafor and a little bit here or there, but Okafor in general, right? And then once he's done, we've got Sergio Gomez and Hecalda and Saibari and Stein, and I've still got to finish Fabio Vieira. And then there's still these Evos here as well. And these Evos are literally a prime example of where my head spins constantly with what to do with this account. Because Fantasy FC Winger, I can put Hurtig in there. But even when she gets upgraded to the 90, just not a great card. 70 balance, 76 composure, 53 aggression, reasonably good pace, decent shooting, great passing, some really good key dribbling stats and good physicals. She's 5-star, 5-star, but she's medium high with not the greatest play, not bad play styles either, but not the greatest play styles. It's like, is this card getting into my team? And it's just not. And so I'm going to have to do what? Like all of these. And so see where it's like squad battles, rivals or champs, squad battles, rivals or champs, squad battles, rivals or champs, squad battles, rivals or champs. If it was win 3 games in Evo Lounge, I'm playing with my Evo team in the Evo Lounge all day, man. All day. I'm like, yeah, let me go and Evo these cards up. Like, that would be amazing. And then we've also got the base hero catch-up. I think... Oh, okay, I don't have anyone that fits into it. I thought I had Canu that fit into it, but he doesn't. And then we've got Pick It Up, that, again, only lets me Evo 2 Arsenal players. And it's Cedric and Cool. And neither of them are good enough. I don't think I've got... Oh, and... Well, Ilkan's not the Arsenal player, but... And Goldie as well. Goldie fits in there as well. But even if Goldie's upgraded, he only has 3 playstyles and literally atrocious stats. And so, do I want to go and win 5 games and play 5 more games to win 3? Like 10 games to get this card from here to here. And again, if there was an Evo Lounge, I would do it. Because then I'd be like, all right, guys, here, like what the guy in the chat said, right? I think what would be a real cool situation for this account would be building any Arsenal SBC that comes, building it and doing it. Any Arsenal Evo that comes, building it and doing it. And then everything else we get, putting that towards the promo cards. Because I tell you what, instead of this Willian, I would love to have Saka. But Bukayo Saka. But well, there you go. Oh no, hold on, that's max price, that's why. This Saka is 887,000 coins. So even though he's not meta, he would be good. He would be so good. He would be with an engine chem style on him. Amazing. He's not got the best play styles, but he's 4-star, 4-star. An engine chem style would be good enough. And that would be him in my team. And if we look at the other Arsenal players that we could have, I actually think other than Saka, it would be like Vieira and maybe Thunderstruck Campbell. But if we look at the Arsenal players we could have, who am I missing out? Oh, Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, this one we used. He was all right. But again, when looking at this one, he's millions of coins. And it would be nice to have him and Saka. Do you know what? Let's have a look. What's the best Arsenal team we could build? Remove. So in goal, it would be Czech. Right back probably would be Scott, wouldn't it? Centre back would be Saliba. And who would you say is the other centre back? Probably Thunderstruck Sol Campbell. Left back could either go for Catley or Kivior. I'd probably go with Kivior because he is playing left back for us right now. He's Evo'd as well. Midfield would be Vieira for sure. Up front would be Henry Thunderstruck. Saka. And put Henry out there. And Jesus. Other midfielders. Left back Cole. No, I think Kivior is better. Do you know what? Kivior's slow, so maybe Cole. Thunderstruck Cole could go in there. Now he's got an SBC. Sorry, Centurions. He's got an SBC, so that's not a problem. We could get him. Yeah, Rice's new card, but obviously we don't have that yet, so we could in the meantime just put in this Rice here, and then Erdegaard here, and then if we look at subs, how do you like? Is there filters for the subs? Can we filter? No. Would go for like Little Kim. Oh yeah, Petit. Oh, Petit over Campbell. Yeah. That Petit card is looking fresh as well, to be fair. Yeah, Petit's good for it. And then whoever else, right? Whoever else, like subs and stuff. Like then we could have like Evo cards on the bench, right? Martinelli, things like that. Yeah, maybe the new Medema card instead of Erdegaard, but for the time being, this would be it, right? But the thing is, look at that coin balance. 17 million coins. Even if we took out this Vieira and just put in either somebody else or a different Vieira, we still need 11.3 million coins. Okay, let's remove this Henry and just stick with the current Henry. Then you look at who have we got? He's an SBC, so we can get him. We've got him. We've got him. We've got him. We've got her. We've got him. Let's put regular Petr Cech in there. Although he was garbage. But just those players, I still need 5.5 million coins. And then it's like, notice how the best Arsenal team, yeah, it's not even meta Mbesh, but also notice how the best Arsenal team didn't have a single fucking Evo card in it. That's what I mean, LH, right? The fact that someone like that Trailblazer Rice, who's not even that good, has not been eligible for an evolution yet, is really annoying. Because this Rice card isn't awful. He's got mostly lengthy, which is good. Reasonable pace, great defending, reasonable physicals, reasonable passing, and reasonable dribbling. He's also got reasonable play styles, but he's 2-star, 3-star. And he's reasonable. We need a card. Okay, Rice is coming tomorrow. Great. Maybe that card will be like 3-4 or something like that with better stats. That would be a great addition to the team. But if we look at evolutions, evolution players, club Arsenal, by filters, and find our best defensive midfielder. Let's say defensive midfielder, somebody with 80 plus defending in midfield. Centre mid. These are the options. There isn't even one. Wait, where's Thomas Partey in all of this? Oh, there you go. Show expired up. Evolution upgrades. Now the best, even this Goldie, garbage. 2-star, 5-star, no one cares. This El Neni, too slow. Right, wouldn't be a bad one, but just way too slow. Imagine running around with that. 3-star, 3-star, awful. Play styles are okay. Passing's elite. Dribbling's elite. Defending's great. Shooting from range is okay. Physical's okay. Pace is terrible. And obviously, I can't do him now. I would have had to be, I would have had to have done him and known that these future ones were coming to. Like, I would never put him in this one because it's like, why would I go for that card, right? What else do we have? It's all goldies mostly. Palova doesn't have defensive midfield. Manham, too slow. Wubben too slow. Cool, just generally terrible, especially with 3-star, 3-star. See what I mean? Like, there's just no one. Like, I genuinely think the only eligible person would be Thomas Partey. Even Gabriel, 2-star, 2-star, we don't care. BT too slow. And I'm not looking for like a worldie either. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for somebody that would be usable. Show expire. Yeah, that's what it's on. That's what it's on. This Sambi Lokonga, I mean, we don't have an Arsenal version, but that would be a good card. But obviously, he's not actually an Arsenal player anymore, so I probably wouldn't even use that. But that's why I don't use Pepe either. I thought I would use Pepe. I was like, oh, trying to be like smart with it, but I mean, we literally, let's take CM away. There's just Cooney Cross is probably one of the better options. And then the problem with her is she's small. Like Cooney Cross, this would have been a great card. Anticipate is great. The play styles are brilliant. 3-star, 4-star is great. High is great. Pace is great. Defending's great. Passing's great. Physical's good. Dribbling's very good. But how tall is she? 5'5". Give you your CDM. Oh. Let me put my formation to 4-3-3 a second. And like, obviously, the other thing that's like real difficult, right, is that I'm just not the greatest at this game. So when I play with like a team that's also quite shit, it's like double compound for me. Where's Catley? Yeah, I mean, Catley got out of the team because Kivior was doing really nice, but Catley does have... Oh, that's Edison. Oh, wow, he's got that. Catley does have good passing play styles. Then we would go back in. We put the best options that we could get now. Scott, see, actually, this back line, let's take... Would it be Gabriel? Would be Gabriel. That would be our back line. 6'3", medium high for Gabriel. Great defending, good physicals. Dribbling and passing is a bit meh. Willian would come off for either Partey or Rice. Thomas Partey's not bad. Again, do you know what the biggest problem is? Because I like his passing play styles. He's got press proven as well, which is good. He's 3-star, 3-star. That is the problem. And so Declan Rice would actually go in here. He's got press proven plus. He's also only 2-star, 3-star. In fact, Thomas Partey is probably a better option. We put Thierry Henry in. Then, but here's the other thing as well. Yeah, Erdegaard would go back in over Zidane. Here's the other thing with this team, right? Just looking, well, like Zidane. Might even go Bergkamp, to be fair, in the centre midfield. His passing and dribbling is great. His play styles are very good. He's got ping pass, tiki-taka. He's actually got decent defensive stats, and he's a little bit taller. When looking at like this team, I straight away look at some of the players and I'm like, oh man. Like, even this Vinny J. Arsenal only, hardly any in squads. It's actually almost all Arsenal players in the squad, mate. Even that Vinny J, that Ludovic Giuly, like, it's pain to not use them. The Fede Valverde. The choice between Wright or Martinelli. How's Werner? Werner's really good, yeah. McCabe's a really good sub. I like McCabe a lot. Don't kill him. Hurtig's a good sub because she can play it like center attacking midfield. I would have to go and do that Ashley Cole icon, although I wouldn't because Catley's probably better than Cole. I want Erdegaard in. I want Martinelli in. And then it's like that Brobby is toast. That's what I mean. Like, I'm missing out on like look how good that Acuna card is. Look how good Werner is. Look how good Brobby is. Even Aspas, like, look how good Aspas is. We just don't have anybody that competes to that level. And so you get to a point where you're like, it's painful to play with these players when you've got those players on offer. Odegaard would get onto the bench. I think Kanu would come on off of the bench as well. I mean, Havertz is in people's teams all the time, isn't he? So Havertz over Catley might be an option. Very, very worst case scenario, Havertz goes onto the bench. And that's kind of the team there. Obviously have Arteta. I like that's the team. And that's not a terrible team. But you take this into Rivals Division 2, forget about it, man. I mean, we'll do it one game just for the memes. Now in Champs qualifiers, I could probably still get 6 to 8 wins with that team. But Champs, I reckon I could still get 11 to 14 wins with that team. But it would be a stress. It would be a stress. And then we're going to come up against 2 Team of the Years, Maldini, Mbappe, Eusebio, Gullit and Zidane.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for.
Chasing the sun.
A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray. Position
Yashin, Cannavaro, Van Dijk, Vieira, Werner, Best, Ronaldinho. Like, this is a carbon copy of everyone's team. And it's like this guy's looking at my team thinking, oh yes, please, you know, he's counting his lucky stars. And I wouldn't mind it if I was good at the game. And I'm not saying that by me not being good at the game means that I'm bad at the game, because I don't think I'm bad at the game either, but I'm not good enough at the game to deal with these players.
That's a very fine piece of tackling.
Oh God, he's read it that.
Now putting it wide from there, disappointing. Steph Catley. Trossard. Perfect tackle.
Can't even get 2 passes off before this guy's got a player on me. Finesse it, shouldn't I? Did I like the Fantasy Cup? I love the Fantasy Cup, yeah. I thought it was brilliant.
He did brilliantly there. Scott.
You're right. I can't believe he hasn't actually scored that. Devastating.
Well, opting for the short corner. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Taken short. A poor cross, all things considered.
Oh,
Virgil van Dijk. George Best.
Should have been 1-0 up there, shouldn't I? Ian Wright really should be scoring off of that.
Werner. Now with Sawa. Can they forge ahead? They do. And
that's it. That's all it took. My team, my defence just doesn't have the capabilities
Steph Catley.
to quite literally defend against this guy.
It's with
Look at his Werner. Just doing bits.
Ian Wright.
Look at the press from him. Impossible, isn't it? I've just got no... Look, it's second man press. That's all it is. Maybe I should like start passing around the back against people like this. Let them drain their stamina on all their players by keep using second man press. Look, he's initiated Werner again to press. Now Best is pressing.
Gabriel. On to Catley.
There you go. You keep using that second man press.
Gabriel. Now with Catley.
Is this the new way of playing for people that have got teams like mine?
Steph Catley.
Just bore them to death. I'm bored to death. I'm the one that's got the ball.
On to Catley. It's with Gabriel.
Don't you find this like unbelievable? I find it unbelievable that this guy can press me so hard, so much, and not actually like be punished for it in any way, shape, or form.
He cuts it back.
Like I genuinely find it phenomenal that he can press me. I've got the ball across the back line, my defensive line, and he's got 3 players constantly pressing me, and it doesn't impact him negatively in any manner. I find that to be fascinating. And exactly what we're seeing here is exactly why we can't use a team like this. Like, well, why not we? Why I can't use a team like this? It's awful. It's just awful. Are we really talking about the gameplay that's happening here without mentioning scripted gameplay? What do you mean? How is it scripted? Why would they... Let me just ask you a simple question, right? Why would EA script this guy to win this game?
Declan Rice. Now with Catley.
I've just got no passing options. Because of the second man pressing, I've got no passing options.
Declan Rice. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on.
This guy's Zico is just tracking back.
Keep the opposition at bay.
And then it's through ball, and I don't have pace in the defence to deal with it. Fortunately, I got there, but
that's a super piece of defending.
surely if there was scripting in this game, I would be the one that would be benefiting from it. Because A, I'm 3-0 down, and B, I've got a much worse team. And again, look at the way this guy's team is. Look, he's second man pressing with Timo Werner, and I cannot get out. And you would think, but if he's pressing you so hard, you'll have options. There's no options, and there's no drain of stamina on this guy's team. None at all.
Scott. And here's Saliba.
What can I do here? What can I do?
It's with Gabriel. Now they have possession in a good
try and make a pass up the midfield. He wins the ball back again. Another easy goal. Genuinely, what can you do? There's 0 point playing this game, and I knew I wasn't going into this game anyway with any expectation of anything. But look, I have 77% possession, yet this guy has just stolen the ball 4 times and scored 4 goals. It's wild, isn't it? And it's like then you say, well, what could you have done with a different team? And if I had a team that I've been playing with, did I change it? That was my Arsenal team. If I had even, let me show you, right? If I had even the team that I'm using here, do you know what I could have done? Could have chipped the ball up to Brobby. Because he's got acrobatic and he's 6 foot God knows what, I chip the ball up to Brobby, I knock it down to Willian, I've got a counter-attack. I've got Zidane with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot in the midfield that allows me to either get out of a tight situation with the skills or pass to basically anyone because I've got 5-star weak foot. I've got Trent, who's got insane passing in the midfield. I've got Hullet, who's a much faster, much better centre-back than Gabriel. I've got Kivior, that if I give it into him instead of Catley, I can switch the ball all the way over to Willian instead of having the ball with Catley and not being able to find that pass all the way over to Ian Wright because she doesn't have long ball pass. And it's like, when I get into that situation in, like, mentally, where I'm like, I really want to use the Arsenal team. If I use the Arsenal team, every game in Rivals is like that. Every game. And then obviously a lot of games in Champs are like that as well. And yeah, okay, I'll still get 6 to 8 wins in Champs qualifiers. I'll still get 11 to 14 wins in Champs. But it will be through gritted teeth, not with joy. And this past weekend when I got 15 and 5, even the 5 games that I lost, I was not mad at all. Because I knew what I could do to improve. I knew how I could get better. I was losing narrowly to insane teams, not to just good teams. And I was sitting there like, that was a fun experience. And if I use the Arsenal team, none of it's going to be fun. Because I'll be playing against people who are genuinely shit at the game, but just hold R1 and defend crazy. And so, yeah, I'm a little bit of a crossroads with the, not even a little bit of a crossroads of the series. Just sad that my idea of what FC24 was going to be, playing with an Arsenal team and actually enjoying it, is just eradicated because of how much the power curve has been pushed versus how bad the Evos are. Gameplay is so terrible. You can second man press, no stamina loss, 71 depth, the defense line never messes up, and no stamina loss as well. No matter your players, they do not move on their own, and every player is marked. Yeah, it is. And it's only at a high level that you experience that, though, right? Like, if you're experiencing that gameplay, Keltro, you're probably like Division 4 and above, you probably get like 11 plus wins in Champs, right? If you're the sort of person who gets 6 to 9 wins in Champs, Division 5, Division 6, you're probably sitting there thinking like, what are you guys talking about? That I never come up against people that do that. And that's because you just don't, like, people in that division or that skill set don't know how to play like that. Are there any big upgrades for your Arsenal team, or is your best version of it? Yeah, but it's like Petr Cech Team of the Year, who's 700,000 coins. It's Patrick Vieira, who his base card is like 2.8 million coins, or his better card that's like 7 million coins. It's Thunderstruck Henry, who's 4 million coins. It's even like Petit might not even be an upgrade, but he's like 400,000 coins. I can't afford it. Like, it's Ashley Cole SBC, maybe not even an upgrade on Kivior, to be fair. So yeah, anyway, that's not me necessarily complaining about the gameplay. I knew exactly what was going to happen going into a game with that team in Division 2. I knew exactly what was going to happen. It was just as a way to kind of show why playing with the Arsenal team only is just not a feasible thing to do. And do you know what, again, though? It would be so much more enjoyable to actually do if there was relegation. Or if there was just a game mode that wasn't Champs. But we've got Champs, that's what we've got, that's fine. If there was relegation, wouldn't that be so much better? Because I could take a pounding for 4... In fact, I'd probably just go back out of 5 or 6 games in a row, get myself down to Division 4, and then play. And if I manage to get myself back up to Division 3 or Division 2, I'll just throw some games again to get back down into Division 4 and find a skill set that's comfortable for the team that I've got. He's not worth 400k. Wouldn't bother with him even if he had the money. Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, guys, for today, that is going to be the end. I appreciate you all for tuning in. As always, thank you very much. Thanks to the subs, the bits, the donations, and all sorts on YouTube and Twitch, guys. I'm very grateful for it. But for today, I will be back later for a So Rare stream, but it will probably be like 10:30, 11 p.m. Okay, so I'll be back like 4 or 5 hours from now. But yeah, cheers for watching. Cheers for chilling. Good night, and God bless.